I have now decided one of my bucket list goals
Being?
to hit a home run at Bristol.
Well, as I said, you're looking at pulling it 350 down the line at about 430 to the power alley.
Okay. Challenge accepted. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
There ain't nothing serious about that damn field.
Oh yeah!
Let's go, baby!
Back from the weekend. Wait. Is this warmed up here?
Are you good over there?
I'm good. Okay.
You sure about that?
Good morning, and welcome to the Football Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. It's me, it's the dog, it's the cute queen. Follow her on Twitch. And this first hour is presented, of course, by Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. Use the code Snowman at checkout for $15, I beg your pardon, off of your first order. And speaking of Invader Coffee, something old Snowman's going to do to entice people to purchase from that and use my link. Two things. One, I'm going to start adding it to the description, which means I got to send it to my wonderful producer.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, beginning next week, I will feature a flavor of the week.
Hey, let's go.
I will feature a flavor of the week since I've been told several times over that I'm not creative enough with my commercials, even though I produce them, voice them, edit them, and everything else. Okay, game on.
Which means more than likely I'm going to have to start coming up with a few ideas too, which means send the reads.
You're on.
Done.
Oh, and Jen's going to read one too.
Hey, let's go. Surprise.
Let's
What?
see.
Huh?
I'm going to get Jen to read one. I'm going to get Jody to read a couple of them. Oh, and before we go any further, my beautiful daughter, Sonia, is celebrating her birthday today.
Hey.
I love you. Yep, Sonia's celebrating her birthday today.
Now,
all right.
Before we get into the football season, because we know
It's
preseason's around the corner, and for college ball, week 0 is around the corner. You were talking a little bit about something that was unique this weekend. The Speedway Classic.
I want to hit a home run at Speedway. I don't want to play the game to do it. I don't want to hold some controls to do it. I want to hit a home run on the Speedway because when you hit a home run on the Speedway, you get to see something cool.
They had one of their pace cars. They had the Corvette take a lap around Bristol to see after the first home run that was hit, and that didn't land on the concrete.
Hey,
that was about
cheap.
7 rows up in the front row.
That was not cheap.
No, it wasn't.
Not cheap.
No, that was a good 430-foot blast going down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the game had to be resumed Sunday because it was suspended after the second.
Who cares? It got done.
Yeah. We
Who
just had to deal with the
cares?
torrential downpour prior.
Listen, if you guys watched and saw the field,
And mind you, that was all synthetic that they used.
and it got soaked.
Yeah, it did.
But what's up, Tiger Stripes Media, our first chatter of the day. But they did get it in. I'm thankful they took the weekend to do it because I was glued.
Yeah.
I was glued to that. Of course, my wife walks by and goes, "How can you watch baseball?" I'm like, "Honey, I've watched baseball for years." But I will say this, and a shout to my beautiful wife Jody. As much as she jokes with me about how can I watch baseball, the wonderful thing I love about this woman is how much she pays to me and my dad and my granddad because they got me into baseball.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to do it. But I want to either see a game at Bristol up in the press box, or I want to hit a home run on the track.
I mean,
Now,
they had
it'll take
about
me a year to get my muscles back because I've just about got my legs back under me. Thank you, God. I just in a month's time. Matter of fact, before Labor Day, I'm calling this now. It's on the record. Before Labor Day, I will be walking normal again. I got a program that I'm going to put in process and just go with it. But the Braves beat the Reds 4-2 in the Speedway Classic. And that turned out to be one of the coolest things I've ever watched.
Yeah, and the fact is, they didn't have to completely redesign everything. They just moved a couple of things around in the infield, and they had enough room with the garages and where they parked the haulers and everything to actually put a baseball diamond in.
And not a cheap one either.
No. And
by the way, there's a hashtag in the chat y'all need to repeat for me.
No.
And the fact is, they sold 85,000 plus seats.
85,000.
Mind you, Bristol for a night race holds 146. So they sold 3/4 of the house.
85,000.
You don't get those numbers even in the World Series.
Nope, you don't, unless you play at old Cleveland Stadium, which is burned to a crisp.
Yep.
The Playmaker is here with us. Good morning to you, sir. And I owe you a response on your post. We'll talk about that next segment. But your Braves, Playmaker, got a big win.
Yeah, they did.
Big win.
It was massive.
I love it. I love it.
Wait, what?
Even the Playmaker's getting in on the fun.
No.
Why not?
Bad Playmaker. Bad.
Why bad Playmaker?
Because I'm not cute.
Says you. Says you.
I only speak the truth.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
just
Hang on a
told me-
second here. I'm getting a text from Maury. He's saying that was a lie.
You know what? I'm getting the same text here saying that was a lie.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, Napoleon? Napoleon's in on the fun.
Yep.
On the fun this morning. And our audience has grown.
Yes, it has.
I love the fact that our audience has grown.
Oh, yeah.
She does it. Oh, Lord.
She don't know the I know how this is gonna end.
But does the Playmaker know the goddess?
I will answer that question for you plainly. Yes. How does he know?
Next thing you know, I'm going.
Just a minute. How does he know? You ask. Because he's been hanging around with our crazy asses for 3 years.
Yeah, something tells me that there might come a point where I'm going to have to keep an eye on things backstage.
Why?
Because if I know Playmaker, if he's around now and there's stuff to talk about,
he'll be here.
Yeah,
he'll be here.
I got that sneaky suspicion,
and I've got that suspicion also. Also, I got a suspicion an old guest will rejoin us.
Oh,
at the bottom of hour 3.
Oh, who you got coming on now? You see the look? You see this look on my face? You see this look on my face?
I don't see it because of your mic.
That's my. Really? Oh, Playmaker says he'll be in tomorrow.
Okay.
Perfect. That's my SEG face. My eating grin face.
The Cheshire Cat has shown up early today.
Mm-hmm. That ain't the grin my wife calls it because I already described it, but you all get the idea.
Yeah.
85,000 in Bristol.
Yeah.
You know it'd be fun for them to do, although I don't know if they'll be able to pull it off.
Try me.
A basketball game.
No. Too much room.
Yeah, I know.
Way
Too much
too much
room. Too much room. It would be a record crowd, but you wouldn't be able to see it if you're like way upstairs in the nosebleeds.
Yeah. I mean, if you're up in the cheap seats, yeah, good luck seeing anything. But even, 15, 20 rows up in the front, you'd be having problems.
Unless they do what they did when they had the battle at Bristol and Speedway 25, and that's a center hanging scoreboard.
They do have that. That's what they've been using.
I know.
The one that's actually suspended.
Sometimes that scares me because I see it at the Final Four also.
Yeah.
How they put that center hung scoreboard together.
Yeah.
I don't want it to drop.
Yeah, that'd leave about a 3-ton crater in the middle of the floor.
And just watching it and wondering where's do I look? I can't see anything from
Squiggle! It's our wee Scottish friend.
The wee shite is checking in.
The Scottish jerk. How's the storm up there for you?
Scotland?
Yes.
What's up, MacDoc? If anybody remembers the cartoon My Bunny Lies Over the Sea,
yes,
where he took on a golfer, that's the reference. That's the reference. Now, on to Boston.
Yeah, what about us?
You swept the Astros for the first time since 2013, and you have planted yourselves right back in the race.
And to think that we barely made any moves at the trade deadline.
I think those are the best moves. Not to make any big splashes.
I mean, all we really did was add a starter in Dustin May, who's 50-50 on his best day.
Mm-hmm.
And we added one other reliever.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, we didn't do jack.
Well,
and now we're sitting back of Toronto.
Yep, coming off the trade deadline, you didn't have to, but you got to go see the Blue Jays.
Yeah, we still got them a couple more series this season.
You got to go see the Blue Jays, and then they have to come visit you.
Yeah, and that could be a problem.
Go Cubs. No Cubs allowed. This is what we do. We throw a subject out there and allow the fans to chat also.
All right. If I could touch on something then. I want to touch on something Playmaker said before.
Being?
If the goddess doesn't want to be cute, then why have a cute avatar?
I mean...
Playmaker, you've got to understand how VTuber models work. All of them are made in a similar aesthetic, meaning every single one of us looks cute or sexy.
Yep. Except yours, because you're actually cute.
I'm not cute.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. There is a difference between looking cute and actually being cute. And I'm not cute. I may look it, but I'm not.
Says you. Says you.
Yeah, caramba.
I'm speaking the truth, man. I'm speaking the truth.
Right.
Don't you believe it?
Is anyone else's bullshit detector going off?
Yep. And it's at all 4 alarms right now.
Oh, there's the radios backing out.
It's all right. It's all right. I just
we can say that word?
Yep. Yeah, I just got a finger pointed at me.
Well done, Don.
I just got
they'll be fine.
You're fine, Don. I just got a finger that pointed at me from my stations. They're laughing, but they're saying, "Don't do it again." And to keep a promise, that's one thing we are going to do. That's one thing we are going to work on. Oh, are you kidding me? Let's take a break. When we come back, more stuff to talk about. And football's right around the corner, folks.
Yeah, didn't Playmaker kind of rattle our brains with an SEC post?
He sure did.
We
and
discussed.
We're gonna talk about it and answer it after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The Big Ten.
You can say you're not impressed. You can say you're not happy. You can say all these things, but no, whatever the case may be, the Buckeyes are on top of the football world. And it's just where it is.
The SEC.
This proves to you how tough and how stout the SEC is. You can't take off games. I don't care if the team is unranked. You cannot take off games. This is proof right here.
Big 12.
Mike Gundy, show me something. I picked you last year, okay?
The ACC.
Start with the biggest name first. Chapel Bill now. It's no longer called Chapel Hill. It's called Chapel Bill because Bill Belichick is now the head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. The CLP rankings, do away with that.
Right.
Do away with it.
Bring down the gridiron on the Playmakers Blog Network YouTube channel and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
Cause we take this job so serious.
Hi, I'm Verde Jones, and I read audiobooks.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
You still ain't right for that.
That wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen.
You still ain't right for that.
What?
You still ain't right for that.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Why? Why?
Because damn, dude, where did that come from?
I explained that.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying, just the randomness of it all.
I know.
Right there.
Yeah. Football's right around the corner. We've had the Hall of Fame game, which I fell asleep during or before.
You didn't miss much.
I know.
34-7 shellacking.
Is it indicative of the season coming up?
No.
We may as well start there. No, I don't think so.
It's not.
I don't think so.
I mean, there might be a few things to take away from preseason, but you always got to figure the first 2 or 3 weeks are your telltale sign of the regular season for the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is when the teams are basically starting to gel. Then when you actually see full-blown plays during the regular season, that's how you know what your team's going to be doing.
Yeah, because you won't see any like real full blown plays.
No, I
until,
mean
like the week before, until like the last preseason game. That's the dress rehearsal.
when you see the A teams going out there for more than 2 or 3 series, that's when you can finally see what's going on.
That's when you can see everything. Okay. Speaking of NFL, your Patriots, my friend.
Yes, what about us?
Do we just push the plunger now and blow it up, or do we have to wait until week 18?
If we blow it up now, there's going to be deep fried mustard all over the place. I'm just saying. There's going to be deep fried Chinese chicken mustard all over the damn place.
Deep fried chicken, fried air fried mustard.
And the problem is, we do all that. This sour looking puss is going to get looking a whole hell of a lot worse. And then Father O'Shaughnessy is going to have himself a field day because confessional is going to be loaded up for the next 2 weeks.
Only if the priestess can join him.
Speaking of Father O'Shaughnessy, I think he's due.
You sure about that? I ain't heard him knocking yet.
I do.
You got to be kidding me.
Go ahead. Told you.
Really? We got nothing queued up for him.
Go let him in.
Oh, hang on a second.
What? Doors unlocked, you numbnut. Get in here.
Things I deal with. I'm telling you.
He ain't going away. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. That's a problem.
He's got to speak his piece on the Patriots. He told me that before the show today.
I mean, I'd rather have a sour-looking puss like this than deal with the eyeballs of this clown. I'm just saying.
Squiggle says could have done it on National Mustard Day. Sadly, it happened on Saturday. I did not know there was even a day for mustard.
There's a day for coffee, there's a day for donuts, there's a day for ice cream.
There's a day for pizza, there's a day for hamburgers, and then there's going to be a day we celebrate with him being gone.
Man, there's a lot of weird national days in the U.S., huh?
Throw your questions at us in the chat, folks. Tiger Stripes Media, what your thoughts on Micah Parsons? My simple 2-word thought is, who cares? He's peaked, and now he's on his downfall. Good for him.
Right? Yes, Father, I'll deal with you in a second. Hang on.
Is he still knocking?
No, he just had to use the bathroom real quick. So who else is knocking on your door? If he's here, then who's knocking on your door?
Oh, crap.
You better go deal with that.
I'll be right back.
What
is it, man?
Oh, my God. Ren showed up?
So this is Ren.
You don't remember Ren? Yeah, the Ren and Stimpy cartoons. Well, apparently Ren decided to show up.
Don, you idiot!
Who are you calling an idiot, Ren? What did I do?
I'm calling you an idiot, you jerkball.
What did I do?
You sat here. That's what you did.
Okay, so what exactly are you supposed to be here for?
I don't know, but I know I'm here.
Oh, it's the commish.
Commish, that's O'Cochran's here.
Oh, that's O'Cochran. Okay. Their voices are similar to me.
All right, O'Cochran, what are you doing here?
First of all, I want to say thank you for letting me in. And second of all, I want to say your Patriots are going to blow chunks this year.
Now, how do you figure that?
Who's your quarterback?
Drake May.
Therein lies the answer.
At least we know who our quarterback is, and it's better than doggone Russell Wilson out in the Giants.
Look, Russell, don't get me started on Russell Wilson.
Trust me.
They actually are going to start Russell Wilson week 1. That's asking for trouble.
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
That's like asking Tuukka Rask to come out of retirement to play goalie for your Bruins. Look, man.
What is up with the cheap shots with Tuukka, dude?
I don't know. Tuukka was low-hanging fruit, just like Gerald.
Gerald's
Okay,
fruit's
that what I-
rotten on the Gerald's fruit is rotten on the ground, dude. The hell you talking about?
What we got? The Tiger Stripes Media. Pats go 6-11. No, that would be an upgrade. Oof.
No, the upgrade was the fact we got rid of 38-day-old Mayo, and now we got Mike Vrabel as a head coach.
Well, that's your fault for bringing him in. And Playmaker, I will see you tomorrow also. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear God.
Come on, hurry up, man. I got to get back in here. You just wait your turn. The Pats are not going 10-7 either.
Now you're gonna be talking about my Patriots like that. You got to figure the father's gonna show up here to try to put you in your place. You creepy little son of a gun.
And this is why I should consider myself lucky nobody can knock at the door of my realm.
Oh, thank God.
Because mortals can't get here.
Oh, we'll have to fix that.
No, we'll figure that out.
No, that's only something that only I can give authority.
Now, what are the Patriots going to do this season? I'll tell you exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go 0-9-8. Good God!
0-9. So you're telling me that you're telling me my beloved Patriots are going to have 8 ties this season? I mean, what is wrong with you? I've been down at O'Flaherty's drinking again?
Oh, that's your fault.
How is that my fault?
You hit the randomizer and it came up 0-9-8.
I am not the one that plays Madden. That's the owner of the New York Jets.
Oh, it's the owner of the Patriots too.
No, he's the one that hits the deep fried mustard.
Hits the deep fried mustard, but he also hits the randomizer too.
That's the owner of the Jets. Get it right.
It's so bad in New England, you often have to think.
What in the all types of blue hell
was that mess?
No, that's the mess over there with V Shoujo, apparently.
Is V Shoujo still hanging around? If so,
No,
why?
They died.
They got buried.
Gunrun closed it down like literally 3 days after Iron Rouse's video.
They got dead and buried like in a warm-up in Las Vegas.
Pitch Grid Pod gives your Patriots a positive vote where he says they have one of the best cornerback duos in the league. Actually, that's wrong. They have one of the worst.
No, how do you figure that?
They have to play the Jets twice.
Again, I'm not the one that hit the randomizer. Again, that's the Jets ownership that keeps playing Madden. I keep telling you that.
In fact, the Patriots have a nightmare in their head. A nightmare?
Oh, and who exactly is the nightmare?
What kind of nightmare? He wears number 85. Oh, that nightmare.
Look, that son of a bitch ends up terrorizing the entire league, not just us. Get it right.
He terrorized you on a live call that had you fall out of your seat.
That wasn't me. That was the other guy.
That was you. Because it
Oh,
always
no,
been you.
get it right.
It always will be you. Forever and ever.
When did I end up getting one of those?
Yes, Don, it is you.
I think I'll have to make that a graphic.
I would love to see that.
Would you please quit? I'm here trying to give a lesson before Playmaker comes in here and suplexes me.
No. The one you got to worry about suplexing you out of nowhere is Brock Lesnar, and he had a turn last night. Get it right. Oy.
The Patriots are going 8-9. Mark it down.
No, they're not. You cannot have 8 ties in the NFL. That would be absurd.
Well, you have to face the Jets twice. Those are 2 ties. You have to face the Dolphins twice. Those are 2 ties. There's 4 right there. But that's only 4. And besides that, the Dolphins have to deal with 2. I nearly said it. Tua. There we go.
Yeah, and we all know Tua's a walking billboard for CTE.
And Drake May's a walking billboard for sacks. Ouch!
Look now look here, Father Cochran. We do not need to hear about your wet dreams, okay? Shut up.
You have the nerve talking about wet dreams. You're the one in here talking about bones all the time.
No, that's not me. That's the other guy. That's the other guy, not me. I'm the one that keeps telling him not to bring that up, but apparently he doesn't know how to shut up.
That's not what she said.
Oh my god.
Out of here.
At this point, do I just bring in the priestess?
Good gracious. Good gracious. I need some tea.
I need some vodka.
I think Snowman's wet dream is the Patriots being miserable.
I don't care either way. I'm just messing with Don. I'm just messing with the dog here. Did I? No, I didn't kick him out the door. I threw him out of the door.
You want me to throw it even further?
Oh my God.
Hold on.
It's going to be that type of Monday around here.
It's already that type of Monday because you're here. Will you be nice to him, please?
Do not make me make a phone call to Paul Heyman and get Brock Lesnar in here. All right?
Sorry. I couldn't resist.
You can resist. You chose not to. There's a difference.
Is that what she said to you? Oh, God. Stop it. I was so trying not to laugh when I delivered that joke. I was so trying not to laugh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, and Pitch also says, "Oh, his second wet dream is that his dreams are narrated by Greg Papa."
Greg Popovich.
No, Greg Papa, voice of the 49ers.
Oh. Yeah.
A pitch grid. Your Chiefs are losing the division this year. How's that for a wet dream? We need a break. Please.
Yeah.
We are out of control already, and it's too doggone early in the week.
At least nobody can dunk on my team. I don't have one.
We'll have to fix that.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that.
I know the perfect team for her. If we're gonna improvise, we're really gonna improvise. I know the perfect team for Jen.
Are you just gonna end up throwing the Dodgers on me just because they host a yearly VTuber night?
Just a minute. I know the perfect team for Jen. Will it stick? Probably not.
There's probably not about it.
I tried that with my kids, and that didn't work. So I don't expect it to work here. But I do have a few things in the works. I'll tell you what they are when y'all get back.
Oh, God.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And
out. I saw a comment while I break.
What?
Besides the ones of pitch grids.
Oh?
I saw this.
LeBron James finds a way to ruin it in some way. Do not tell me we're going there to start this week.
Squiggle, you would fit right into the bronze sexual confession segments.
Why? Because yes, LeBron, it is you.
It is you.
It has always been you. It always
It
will
always
be
be
you. Forever and
ever. Amen.
Amen.
Can we go to commercial?
Yes.
Please.
Back in the news.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
In times of economic uncertainty and chaos, your money means nothing. You may not even be able to get it from your bank or ATM. And the money you do have in the stock market will go down and down and down. It's happened during every economic cycle, and it will happen again. What you can bank on is gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a reliable and trusted form of currency for thousands of years. Gold and silver have never been worth zero, and typically gold holds its value and sometimes grows during economic turmoil. Call the Gold Hotline now and learn how to protect your money and your assets with gold and silver. And learn how to set up a new IRA or roll over your current one into a gold-backed IRA. Protect your money from the next market crash with gold and silver. Call now for your free gold guide.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the morning.
That seal is about as serious as Beast JoJo's business practices.
Bruh.
I've been
How
laughing.
about we
the
rename
entire
the seal
break.
Gun Run then?
No. Too easy. I've been laughing the entire break. And this is why.
Excuse to do a LeBron
Oh yeah,
versus Paul
Squiggle has this thing on his WWE game where you can make custom fighters. He's done some for Blackpink, for KDA. I think at one point even one of my previous VTuber models he created into a fighter.
Yeah, create a wrestler is big with the community.
Pop this comment in the chat right as the break began, and I've been laughing the entire time.
I mean, to be fair, LeBron has shown up in the at the WWE before. So
Oh my god, Napoleon, yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Petition.
Yes.
Petition
to rename the seal Niji Sisters.
Stop it.
Okay, so if you don't know, a Niji sister is someone who hardcore defends the agency Niji Sanji, which is one of basically one of the largest companies in VTubing.
Oh, y'all want to hear a funny story? Yesterday, when I was doing the Fever game, and we'll get to the W here in a minute. I was doing a Fever game, and I got a comment yesterday.
Okay.
The comment said something to the tune of, and I will invite fans up onto the chat for a post game chat. But the comment said something to the tune of, invite me onto the panel and let me tell you why Jordan fans are the most annoying. I initially said no. I was kidding around, but it kind of burned him. So I decided to burn him some more.
Oh.
This ought to be good.
I can't repeat what I said.
Okay.
I implore you to cover the EFL and EPL. Why don't you do it for us? I'm inviting you to do it for us. That's an open invite for you, Pitch. That's an open invite for Pitch Grid to cover those two leagues for us. Why not?
Vic
Why not get him in on the fun?
Vic checking in from Chicago, getting some work done.
And this as
and
well.
That happened.
God, no! Stop with the hashtag.
Now I will put on the helmet and await flying couches.
I don't care.
All
All right. I'll stop it with that hashtag.
Anyway.
Instead,
Oh.
I'll do that one instead.
Well,
all right,
I mean,
to the W we go, and the biggest nightmare for the WNBA is happening.
The Fever are getting hot.
Indiana Fever are figuring it out.
Took them long enough.
They've won 5 in a row, and all 5 have come without Caitlin Clark. which means the stupidness is still out there saying the Fever are better without CC, which is a lie. Thank you, Maury. But
this just proves how versatile Indiana has become.
And their biggest asset to date, besides the players that are their two biggest assets right now, 3, Kelsey Mitchell, Ari McDonald, and their latest signing, Chloe Bibby.
Yeah, Chloe has been the turnout star. I mean, she had to come in to basically play in CC's shoes. And right now, she has been excelling beyond.
Yeah. She had 3 assists yesterday, Chloe Bibby did. But as soon as she was signed by the Fever, first to a 7-day contract, and then she was signed for the remainder of the season, she came right off the bench and into the bucket.
Yep.
So that makes the Fever even more versatile. Natasha Howard was dynamite.
Yes.
In her 12th year from Florida State, she had 21 points yesterday in a win over Seattle as they had to hold off Seattle. For the love of God, they had to hold off Seattle to get the win. The Fever are now 17-12 on the year, and they're a game in front of Seattle for the 5th seed in the playoff race. That's the scariest thing to happen to the W right now. That's the scariest thing.
Oh, yeah. That's a crazy thing.
Because I can honestly tell you, very few people saw this coming. Very few. I'm one of them.
I mean, with the injuries that CC has had this season, a lot of people figured Indiana would be relatively close to the 500 mark and maybe squeeze into the playoffs. But Indiana said, son, hold my beer. We got this. And are starting to rip.
And they're starting to shoot the ball well. In the last 5 games. Oh, no. I disagree, Playmaker.
We knew Minnesota was going to be something.
Minnesota was a known entity. Everyone knew Minnesota would be on their revenge tour. The scariest thing is happening right now in Indiana. 5 straight wins, especially with all the injuries they've had to deal with. Put that in the picture. And all of the ish that has been talked about the Indiana Fever. This is the scariest thing that's happening right now. And nothing against Nafisa Collier and the Lynx. Nothing. Trust me. Nothing against Minnesota and Nafisa Collier, who's the runaway MVP and the runaway defensive player of the year. She'll be one of the few people to do the daily double. All right, because Minnesota's not the scariest thing.
I mean, you want to talk about?
I will say this. I'll agree with Playmaker to this point about Minnesota. When you beat Asia Wilson and the Aces, 111-58,
that's a smacking.
House.
They
took them behind the barn from the tip.
Dude, that wasn't just a behind the barn. That was the old Yeller treatment.
Old Yeller had nothing on that ass whooping.
No, I mean, here's the thing. I'm looking at the standings right now. We all know Minnesota's going to stick at number 1.
Look, Minnesota is the top seed. We have made that a foregone conclusion since 2 weeks. I think
2.5, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2.5 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago, we said that Minnesota's the top seed. That's a foregone
Indiana, though, looking at this right now, they're only a game and a half back of New York for the 2 seed.
And New York would still have the advantage. We would have to jump them.
Yes.
We would have to jump them because they hold a 2-1 series edge on us.
Yeah. The only reason why Indiana currently isn't sitting in the 4 seed is because Phoenix has 1 less in the loss column.
And we already beat Phoenix. Now, this is August and not September. I understand that. But I want you to take this. I want to take this into account also. Last year, after 29 games, Indiana was 13-16. They are 4 games ahead of last year's pace. And yesterday was the second win during this 5-game winning streak that came by single digits. The other was Phoenix. And they hung 107 points. They hung 107 points, and I have to marvel at this. They hung 107 points on the Phoenix Mercury, who loves to run. And Caitlin Clark was nowhere to be found. And I mean that because because she's out with an injury. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
playmakers in them. I can't wait to have playmaker tomorrow because we got this. I would have agreed with Snowman, but Minnesota made that damn trade.
Now I'm looking at the schedule.
Part of what I'm being told is that the coach for Dallas and playmaker, you would know more on the inside about this. That's why we can't wait to have you tomorrow. Part of what I'm being told is DJ's attitude led her out of Dallas. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Go ahead, dog.
I was about to say, I'm looking at the schedule for the Fever for the next few games. They got the 10 o'clock tomorrow night against the Sparks.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the 10 o'clock against Phoenix on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're back home to take on Chicago on Saturday. And then Tuesday, looks like they also have a home game against Dallas.
Yeah. And so far, we've beaten Dallas in every game. Matter
so
of fact,
there's
let's look at the remainder of the schedule for this month for the Indiana Fever, because there's a potential of an elongated winning streak coming.
I've got the rest of the schedule up in front of me.
The game that scares me is Los Angeles. They've beaten us twice in our house.
You want to go the rest of them?
They've beaten us twice in our house. We go to Los Angeles, we go to Phoenix to complete that 3-game road, essentially a 4-game road trip, because we started in Dallas. Then we host Chicago, we host Dallas, we host Washington, and then we go to Connecticut. So there is a potential of a 9-game winning streak before we see Minnesota.
And you got Minnesota.
Very interesting comment from Vic.
We got fee back to back, and I think we're going to have to wind up paying our fee twice because we host Minnesota on the 22nd. 2 days later, we're at Minnesota. Every game of the Fever season will be broadcast on Snowman Sportsnet.
And speaking of that, what Playmaker is saying is, "Dear Dallas, you."
Matter of fact, Playmaker, I'll do this for you. Dear Dallas Wings, you. Dear Dallas Wings management, you. Dear DJ Carrington, for allowing yourself to be traded to Minnesota, you, and you. I think that's what Playmaker is saying.
And then you wrap up the month at home with Seattle, and then on the road again for another 3-game Western swing against the Sparks, Valkyries,
at Golden State, and I think that'll be the first time we beat them this year, or the only time.
And then
we go to Phoenix again.
Yeah, you kick off September with Phoenix.
Friday we see Chicago. Sunday the 7th. I think that's a 3:00 kick. Oh
yes,
boy,
that's a 3:00 against the Mystics, and then Tuesday the 9th you wrap it up against Minnesota. Now, we all know you guys are we all know the fight's going to be for the 2 seed, because the one is literally
the one is sealed up. The one is sealed up with Minnesota.
Unless Minnesota has an absolutely monumental collapse,
which I doubt.
The 1 seed's a wrap.
Which I doubt. Now, Dietz is getting in on the fun, and he brings up a very good point.
Oh, hi, Dietz.
Dietz says, why would Carrington turn down a trade from worst team to the best team? And he also notes backwards, Minnesota is the savior of the WNBA offices because they can keep the Fever from winning the Cup and the title. Well, Minnesota's already been beaten for the Commissioner's Cup. It's the big one that Indiana's vying for, that everyone's vying for.
Yeah.
So how will that look if Indiana were to be the team? There's a long way to go. Okay? There's a long way to go.
Yeah, and a lot of cards would have to fall into place for this one.
Yep, there's a long way to go. to September 9th, and there's a short time to get there. But the ultimate what if would be if Indiana were to face Minnesota in the finals.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate what if. That is the ultimate what if.
And
Am
I
I
think
saying
I think we would get a telltale of that here in the regular season.
Mhm.
Because you still got 3 against them.
And 2 of them are home.
2 of them are home, and you've got
Including
the back-to-back.
Yep, including the last game of the year against Minnesota.
So
brother.
I think really the telltale for Indiana, Minnesota is going to be the back-to-back.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's coming up.
that is literally how it would be in the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
there's
that's going to be
there's so many things that come into play. The fact that with Indiana being on this winning streak right now, 5 in a row, they could play themselves right into a top 4.
They can play themselves again up to the 2 seed. A game and a half back of New York, and New York has been on a bit of a decline,
which is scary because they came out like gangbusters, winning their first 9 games.
Yeah, and then have basically fallen flat.
And it took them a while for them to fall flat, But who handed them their first loss of the year? It would be Indiana.
I was about to say,
it was the Indiana Fever. And not only did they hand them their first loss of the year, they hung 102 points on them.
And I believe that was done in Indiana's house, too.
It was done at Gamebridge. So I will repeat my theory. The scariest thing for the WNBA right now is the Indiana Fever figuring it out.
Now, if Caitlin gets healthy
and they continue to fly.
Oh boy.
Dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. She will not, and to settle all the Caitlin Clark haters, of which Playmaker is not one. Okay.
Everyone else in the community.
CC will not be eligible for any postseason awards for one reason and one reason only. Not enough games played. That's it. Nafisa Collier's got the MVP on lockdown.
Yep.
All right. We've said that since like week 2 of the season. Minnesota's on their revenge tour. We've said that all year.
Yeah. Well,
Playmaker beat it into our heads and we finally listened, and it's the truth, especially with the beatdown they put on Las Vegas. And what's happened to Las Vegas, man?
They've gone cliff diving, dude.
Do you blow it up at this point? We asked Allison this last week.
I mean, to be fair, how should we know what happens in Las Vegas? Ain't it supposed to stay there?
In this case, no.
Oh.
Because it's all over the league.
No, I mean, nah.
Not with Asia there. You don't blow it up. No.
No, you don't. But you have to wonder what management's thinking right about now.
Do you get rid of Becky Hammond? Is the next question.
Well, I mean, it is culture factor out there. You never know.
Yeah,
and also, there's been all those distractions outside of the team.
Yeah, the lawsuits and all.
Could that have finally affected the team in a way that, here we are where we are now?
You can look at one, you can point to one game, and I already mentioned it. 111-58.
Yes. The absolute shellacking.
111-58.
The absolute shellacking they took.
That's crazy.
Now, granted, they did beat Golden State yesterday, but they got a long road to haul.
They do. They beat down Golden State yesterday, having Jewel Lloyd in the second unit is working. Yeah, it is. Because Jewel Lloyd was a starter for most of the season.
Yeah, but here's the question. Is it too little, too late?
We will see. We will see. Matter of fact, you have the standings up. Take a look at the standings.
I got them. As of right now, how far deep am I looking?
Look at all of them.
I've got them.
Look at
Vegas is sitting 7th right now.
Oh, they're in. So far, they're in. Vegas is in. Says Dietz. Vegas is in a no-win situation. Remember, Becky Hammond was the darling and the whole. She should be the first woman coach in the NBA. How does that look if she gets fired from her WNBA job? That's the truth.
Yeah, that's a bit of a. Ugh. Right now, standing one. Yeah.
Top 6 go Minnesota, New York, Atlanta, Phoenix, Indiana, and Seattle. Those are your top 6. 7 and 8 go Las Vegas and Golden State. Washington trails by Washington's out of the top 8. Washington trails by a game and a half for Los Angeles. 7, I should say. No, 6.5 for Dallas, 7 for Chicago, and we all know Connecticut's at the bottom of the bunch.
Yeah.
We need Playmaker says we need to get healthy. Stewie out, Sabali out. I finally figured out the correct pronunciation for that. Sabrina is holding down the fort. Sabrina had a hell of a game yesterday. 36 points.
Yep.
In Connecticut. 36 points. So you're right, Playmaker. New York needs to get healthy, just like Indiana needs to get healthy. When you get beat up over a short period of time, there are going to be some lulls in play. But Sabrina had a hell of a game yesterday, and I've always loved Sabrina Ionescu. 36 points. Wow. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun to watch. All the way to the finish on September 9th, which means September 7th is going to be a bitch for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I now have 3 games that day. Cramp.
Mm-hmm.
The Colts at 1, the Fever at 3, and the 49ers an hour and a half after that, which means the 49ers are going to wind up taking a back seat on the 7th. Because we have to go to Seattle.
Yep.
Now, that's incredible. 36 points and only 1 3-point field goal for Ionescu. So her mid-range game was working.
And that's the thing is her mid-range game is underappreciated.
Mm-hmm. She had that at Oregon.
Yeah.
That's what drew me to her.
It's just the fact that everyone knows her for hitting deep. They forget that she does have a mid-range J.
Mm-hmm. Still waiting for Sabrina versus Steph Part 2. I think everybody is. Myself included.
I'd pay to see that.
And they need to have it in Indianapolis again. Matter of fact, and I know this is not going to happen. I already know this is not going to happen, but every All-Star game in the here's my prediction, sure to go wrong. And I'm still working on the soundbite for that. Every WNBA game should be held in Indianapolis. Matter of fact, give me this camera.
Oh.
Every WNBA game should be held at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Why?
70,000 people. That's why.
Yeah, but there's other stadiums that can hold that. Again, the rotation factor.
70,000 people.
Yeah, but yet
would they actually hold it? I kid with you, dog, as I say this. Would they actually have the nerve to hold a game at Gillette Stadium? Although that's a hell of an idea. Wait a minute. I got an idea. I got an idea for the back end of this.
Oh?
Let's take our end of period break. I got an idea for the back end of this. You want to grow the W? Listen to us when y'all get back.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
The thing is, until you can erase 3 Februaries, shut up. Burn! Quality over quantity. LeBron has beaten some of the best competition in NBA history. He's the GOAT emoji. I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I will not swear. I will not swear.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Your afternoons just got better with the Brian Snow Show. Weekdays, 4 p.m. Eastern. Come on aboard and enjoy the ride, folks.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
And we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business, also just make some awesome friends.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
If you're the kind of person that likes to drive a lot, and your car is a little bit older, and out of the normal warranty, keep listening. What's going on underneath the hood of your car? If your car is out of warranty, you're at risk of expensive repair bills. Now, for a couple of dollars a day, you can get an extended protection plan for your car. Hey, you love your car, so why not give it a little extra care? And make sure if something goes wrong, your bank account is safe. Literally, for a couple of dollars a day, you can give yourself peace of mind that you purchased a top-tier vehicle repair coverage plan. Call the Auto Protection Network right now and ask how you could save an additional $500 on your policy.
Call 877-845-0463. Call now.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Hi,
11:05.
Hi, we're Snowman in the Morning, and we host VTubers. You're welcome, Napoleon. You're welcome.
How did Napoleon give you this suggestion? What did he say? What did Napoleon
In my Discord server?
Uh-huh.
No, do you want me to read out exactly what he said?
Hold on a minute.
Hold on, I got it right here. Are you ready?
What did he say?
After Snowman gets me on, the new bit should be, "Hi, I'm Brian Snow, and I host VTubers."
So I decided to flip it.
Okay, Napoleon. You smart aleck. I see
Did
it.
the cute queen follow me on Instagram? I don't know who that was that followed you, but that wasn't me. I don't use Instagram.
Let's fix that, shall we?
Wait, what?
No, I'm kidding. I'm
staying
kidding.
out of
I'm
that-
kidding.
I'm staying out of that one.
I think
I'm
the last
kidding.
time I used Instagram was honestly to contact one of my favorite booth designers. That was a long time ago.
Hey, Napoleon, this is for you. Hi, I'm Napoleon. And for some reason, I'm an athletics fan.
Oh!
You're welcome. 6 after the hour as we begin hour 2 of Snowman in the Morning, along with Queen Jen and the dog, Snowman here. And an idea hit me before the break.
Oh?
This ought to be good.
Big stadiums to host WNBA All-Star games. Now, I had a theory, which will never come into practice because look who's in charge of the W right now, that every WNBA All-Star game should be in a big stadium, or should be in Indianapolis to be specific. Dog barked at me. You can't do that. Why the hell not? What about other places? So the wheels got to turning. And since there is a pending sale, we'll begin in Dog's neck of the woods. How about a WNBA All-Star game at Gillette Stadium?
I mean, my only concern would be
even
the
better.
weather.
Even better.
Okay.
Fenway Park.
Again,
since they wanna host-
only concern would be weather.
I mean, since they want to host All-Star,
Hockey.
Hockey, thank you. Since they want to host hockey outdoors at Fenway Park, and they did it at Wrigley Field, how about a game for Chicago at Soldier Field?
Oh, again, my only
Whether being
concern was
the concern, they could do it in Phoenix with no problem.
Yeah.
Because they can close State Farm Stadium.
yeah.
They can
I mean,
close
you got to
that.
figure most warm weather places, yes. And I mean, the only consideration would have to be, of course, if it was raining.
Yeah. That's the only consideration. So
And that's-
Chicago would be Soldier Field.
Yep.
And again, most of these are weather pending. I gave you 2 suggestions for.
I think it'd probably end up going to Foxborough.
You know what you do with Chicago?
What?
Actually, you can host it at Soldier Field because it's right near downtown.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no.
What?
Victor responded. Nope, not Gillette Stadium. Everyone would get sick from eating deep fried chicken fried mustard.
Because Victor, actually, that may not be a problem because, quite frankly, concession stands would sell out too quick because of him. I'm just saying.
For Chicago, baseball can't be played outside. I've seen it done twice actually. I've seen it done twice. In Dallas, they could play it at Cowboys Stadium or
Yeah,
AT&T Stadium because you can close the roof.
Yeah, you can close the roof and then just make sure that this idiot doesn't have a bottle next to him.
Oh dear God!
Oh,
that look.
Yep.
That look.
That look just says it all.
Well, we already mentioned Phoenix. They have State Farm Stadium, and you can close the roof there.
Yep.
You can bring it to Houston.
You could.
NRG Stadium, just to pay homage to the Houston Comets.
Vegas would be in the Death Star.
Mm-hmm. I was going to suggest Seattle, but you can't do it in Seattle. Both of their stadiums are open.
Yeah.
T-Mobile Park and Lumen Field are both open.
Yeah. Well, doesn't Lumen actually have a bit of a dome on it?
No. It's open.
They leave it open now?
It's open field. Period.
I thought they had a bit of a dome on the back edge that could close.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, they could also play it in Minute Maid. Oh no, that would be for Houston. They could also play it down in Minute Maid.
Yeah. Which is Dakin Park now.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't play it. I wouldn't play it at Wrigley Field.
No.
I wouldn't play it at Wrigley Field. Bad juju.
Very bad.
You can have it at the Cell, U.S. Cellular Field. Celebrate the national anthem with fireworks. But there's a problem. If you celebrate it with fireworks, where did they land on the court?
Yeah, that could be a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with.
Okay. Minnesota's easy. U.S. Bank Stadium.
Yes, that's a wrap.
That's closed. It's closed.
Los Angeles would obviously be.
I've been in the Metrodome. I haven't been in U.S. Bank Stadium yet.
Los Angeles is SoFi. That's a given.
Yeah. Yeah, you can host it at SoFi. No issue there.
Yeah,
No issue
I mean, you could try to
Plus,
do it at the Coliseum, but that'd be a stretch.
USC would kick them out.
Mm.
Same way they kicked out the Rams after SoFi was built in Inglewood. And H, you're right. You can't play a WNBA event in an NFL stadium. The seats would be a ghost town.
Yeah.
Indiana, it wouldn't be. Minnesota, it wouldn't be. New York, especially, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, but do you really want to play a WNBA game at the Meadowlands?
No. You wouldn't fill it up.
No, that's why you take it to the
Look what
Garden.
happened when they tried to fill the United Center for Indiana versus Chicago this year. Yeah, and that happened twice, though the announced attendance would say otherwise. I can say there was. Oh, the Superdome is an idea.
Mm.
But there's not a WNBA franchise near New Orleans.
No, there isn't. At least not.
Yes,
now.
there is.
Which
Dallas.
one? That'd be a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, but it's a good neutral site. Pretty strong stadium, and it holds.
Yeah, but the thing is, can you really sell for an All-Star game?
If they can't do it for the NBA, what the hell makes you think they'll do it for the WNBA?
There's your problem.
Mm-hmm.
And
Indiana would sell. I will tell you right now, Indiana would sell out in a hurry.
The only way that these stadiums would sell is if it was the WNBA finals and each game was played there.
True. Very true.
Let's be honest about it. The fact of the matter is that W doesn't know how to promote themselves to save their life.
And we're going to talk about that in more detail tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How do you fix that? How do you fix that, though? Your thoughts. And chat, your thoughts also. How do you fix the promotion problem?
Blow up their social media team and rebuild from the ground up?
You know how you help build it? Let me broadcast the games. I mean, I love you, Ryan Rucco, but actually, you keep Ryan Rucco, right? You change networks,
and
you let me do the radio call each week. There.
What they need to do is figure out a way to get more exposure on the regular cable channels outside of the big four, outside of the 4-letter, and outside of the niche that is Ion.
Yeah, Ion is a niche.
Now,
Prime Video is a niche.
Yeah, and the thing about it is they only have one game a week that's on ABC, and that's usually leading into the doubleheader for ESPN that night.
Mm-hmm.
There have been so many great games that have gone unbroadcasted outside of their local network.
And a couple times it was New York and Minnesota.
Yeah.
And a couple times it was New York and Minnesota.
So outside of having League Pass, who the hell even knows about these games? There's your problem.
Yeah, big problem. Big problem.
Find a way to cater to the local markets. There's where you get your exposure.
So how do you cater to the local markets? Let's talk about this. How do you cater to the local markets?
I think that's the biggest question that the W has to answer because they don't know how. They're
Well-
just more concerned about making sure that they get their big time games on there, that they forget about the little ones.
Damn, how do you cater to the? You know what? I can speak from what I've seen here in Indiana. They're moving to NBC and Peacock next year, so they get better together.
So they better get their,
They
you
better
know
get
what,
together.
That's big.
Yeah,
but
but
that's
it
still
ain't
only one or two
Stop.
games.
That's stop. That still ain't enough.
No, it's not.
Because
I mean,
here's the problem with the W. Okay, especially with those of us that are just outside the broadcast area. I'm an hour south of Indianapolis.
mhm.
It's blacked out.
And again, that's the problem, and that's because there's no local market.
You do what the NFL did back in 1984. Lift the blackout rules. Lift the blackout rules. So people can know about these ladies playing basketball.
Exactly.
That's how you draw interest. How do you think CBS drew interest when they had the NCAA? And that was a novelty in and of itself.
Yes. They don't. Dietz does have a point. They don't know who or how to promote.
They don't. And that's frightening to me.
It is.
You know what? I'll make a declaration right now, beginning with the remainder of this season. I'll take that on. I got a website at my disposal. Why not?
You know the funny thing is, I was thinking
part
about.
of it. I know it's only a part of it. I know that. Guess what? No game today. I know. Everybody's off until Tuesday.
So does that mean Playmaker could technically come on today?
No, I think
he
he's
already
busy.
said he'll come on tomorrow.
He's going to be on tomorrow. But speaking of that website, I was kind of flipping through some of my old notes way back when.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to bring back a certain blog for that website.
And that blog is?
The Dog Pound. Talking all things sports, all things NASCAR.
You ain't going to make it a blog.
The F you talking about?
You have a microphone in front of you. Use it.
You mean to tell me I'm going to end up having to host two things now?
In a void? Yes.
Playmaker!
There we go. Oh,
Yep.
wait till she sees my intro this week.
Oh no, I'm scared for that.
Look at what they're doing to Sophie Cunningham just because she looks good off the court. True. True. The execs of the WNBA are basically clones of Mike Tomlin, which brings me to the, where'd you go? The obligatory.
We do not care.
Again, you know, a lot of people may end up knocking this one on the court because of what she does, but at least Angel Reese knows how to get herself out there.
You know why I love Sophie Cunningham? Because she spoke the truth on a podcast about Caitlin Clark and how stupid a lot of people in the WR. We'll save that one for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Napoleon.
We do not care.
That's what, unfortunately, the W is saying about their players and their product.
That's what the Athletics have said all year already, but what are we talking about?
Absolutely. Indiana's already, I'm telling you, Playmaker, Indiana's already dangerous. Indiana's already dangerous. Especially after what Sophie dropped yesterday with 16 points. 4 for 6 from three-point land. But we do care when it comes to this.
Yep, we do.
I'm really trying to hold it in right now.
Why? Why?
Because I'm not cute.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, God, help me today.
Hey, folks, trend this, will you please?
No! No! Do not! Do not! Do not!
Blow it up. Trend it.
No! No!
Why do you keep saying that?
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
would say that.
Dawn, I swear, if I see this on Twitter.
Oh.
No problem.
What?
Done.
You!
This is getting good.
Oh, yeah. This too.
No. Oh, brother. And to think that we still have another hour 40 of this.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Hold on a minute.
I ask why.
Why what?
Why do you do this to me?
Because
I'm not doing anything to you. Yet.
What have I ever done to deserve this?
Oh, now she's pulling up. What did I ever do to you?
What did I do to you? This is what happens when you end up joining a crew that's halfway nuts.
Oh, by the way, I just did it again.
Again, welcome to the crew. Anyway.
Let's take a bro.
And again, I don't like that laugh.
Just remember,
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of control of things back here. So even I don't know half of what comes. I'm just the monkey pushing the buttons.
Why?
No!
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was not me.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
This moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YOKAY. Real LJPM, now approve all this.
Faithful
After a
by the
break.
city filth.
And I still don't know how.
Same here.
After a break, more shenanigans. Because we simply just can't.
Delete! 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 Delete!
And the commissioner might return.
Oh, no.
Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The Big Ten.
You can say you're not impressed. You can say you're not happy. You can say all these things, but no, whatever the case may be, the Buckeyes are on top of the football world. And it's just where it is.
The SEC.
This proves to you how tough and how stout the SEC is. You can't take off games. I don't care if the team is unranked. You cannot take off games. This is proof right here.
Big 12.
Mike Gundy, show me something. I picked you last year, okay?
The ACC.
Start with the biggest name first. Chapel Bill now. It's no longer called Chapel Hill. It's called Chapel Bill because Bill Belichick is now the head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. The CLP rankings, do away with that.
Right.
Do away with it.
Bring down the gridiron on the Playmakers Blog Network YouTube channel and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
Cause we take this job so serious.
Hi, I'm Verde Jones, and I read audiobooks.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
So Victor dropped a gem during the commercial.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
This.
Oh.
Duck and cover for the couch.
Couch. They need a big-time voice for the league and showcase their talents. Instead, they showcase their loudest mouths. I'll be their big-time voice. All they have to do is one important thing. Pay me.
I mean,
that's it, and that's all.
I mean, Angel is one of the ones that's talking a whole hell of a lot. So, I mean, he's got a point.
If they want a voice, I'm saying this, give me this camera.
Give
me this camera. If they want a voice, hey, WNBA, if you want a big time voice for your league, you're looking at them.
Oh, damn it. Someone just.
What?
What?
Why the hell did the commissioner just back into my Benz?
Because it was in the way.
It's my parking spot. He just knocked my grill off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Honestly.
Jesus.
Can you not see?
Let me go deal with this. Hold on.
Man, that was a $20,000 hood. My car, man.
What the hell are you barking about now?
I'm barking about the fact you just backed your big ass truck up into my black Benz, man. What'd you do that for?
Well, the son bitch shouldn't have been in the way.
You backed into my parking spot.
I'll say it again. The son bitch shouldn't have been in the way.
You shouldn't be parking in my spot.
That's my spot.
Do you not see the sign that says reserved for dog?
No, I saw a sign that said reserved for a commish.
That's a problem. That's a spot. That's a spot next to it, not that one.
No, it's that one. I switched them.
What the hell are you even doing here anyway?
I was told to come here.
For what?
Are we not talking sports?
Well, the question is, what did you want to talk about?
You were going to pick the subject. That's what I was told.
No, we've been talking about the W for the last 20 minutes.
Welcome to a new segment called Idiotic Parking. Yeah, tell the dog that because that sumbitch was in my way.
That was my parking spot that had my sign in front of it.
Well, it ain't
you backed into the fact I now got to replace the hood.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yours, because you didn't see where you were going.
It ain't my fault. I don't have a scratch on my car.
Because you got a trailer hitch that's currently sitting up against my radiator.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yours.
That ain't my fault.
You're the one driving around here with an extended bed dually. Of course it's your fault.
Well, you moved that little sumbitch out my way and we wouldn't have a problem.
You expect me to take my car out of my parking spot? Are you for real?
Because it ain't your parking spot, I told you.
Yes, that is my spot because my sign is right there.
Not anymore, it ain't. I told you to move that sumbitch out my way.
I parked it where the sign was.
The sign wasn't there.
Yeah, it was, clearly.
No, it wasn't. Take a look at your monitor.
The sign says reserved for dog, and that's where I parked. It's not
says-
my fault you've got a wide truck.
That spot said reserved for a commission. Now get your little son bitch BMW or whatever it is out of my way.
Oh. So what the hell did you want to deal with when it came to the W or whatever the hell else is on your damn mind?
Why don't we talk a little football?
All right, what's on your mind with that?
Caleb Williams sucks.
Okay, well, that's being blunt and to the point. You have a better explanation? Are we just going to go with that?
Also go with this. So does Justin Fields.
You got an explanation, or are we just going to be throwing out blanket statements like always?
I got another blank statement. There's going to be more mustard sold than tickets in Gillette Stadium this year.
Not my fault because of the fact that the guy that's going to be eating all the damn mustard ends up looking like this.
Well, quit eating all the damn mustard.
It's not my fault. He buys it by the barrel.
And it's your fault that the mustard tastes like.
How is that my fault that it tastes like food?
You made the mixture.
No, I didn't. The hell are you talking about? That's French's mustard, dude.
Well, that mustard looks like the Patriots offense.
I'll have you know we actually have a couple of weapons this year.
Such as?
Stephon Diggs.
Who the hell is that?
He actually has been a decent quarterback, decent wide receiver when he doesn't have his head up his butt.
Is Stephon Diggs actually a decent wide receiver?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
There. Next question.
Wow. This is how this is going to go today?
What other weapons you think you have?
Well, we got Mike Vrabel actually being able to coach Drake May into something. We might actually have
You fool! Mike Vrabel.
Really?
That guy, Mike Vrabel.
You fool!
Really?
The guy that used to catch touchdowns for a living.
We're really going to go here. Okay.
What else you got?
We'll have to wait and see what comes out of training camp, but apparently we have a pretty decent corner system, so we might actually have a secondary that can compete.
A decent corner system. Are you getting paid for it?
They are. I'm just sitting here talking about it.
I'm just talking about you. Are you getting paid for that corner system?
No.
And what the hell are you talking about it for?
Because I'm a fan of the team there, smart ass.
Look, will you quit talking about asses?
I'm not drunk enough for this.
Neither am I.
What the hell is that? A Black Lagoon?
Blue Lagoon. Take your sunglasses off and you'll see the color.
Isn't that what she said to you?
Wow! And the cap's down.
Well, I'm waiting. You going to finish talking football with me, or am I going to run over your Mercedes again getting out of here?
I quit.
Damn.
You're not allowed to quit. If you quit, you'll look like Tom Brady.
I wish I had his bank account.
I think a whole lot of us wishes that.
Oh my gosh.
Absolute wow.
So I'm guessing he wasn't ready for the takedown.
That ain't all he wasn't ready for.
I guess you could say the commish geared up and took him down.
Commission's always geared up. And if that big boy would move his little ass car out of my way, then maybe we wouldn't have this problem.
Little ass car. That's a $300,000 1987 AMG Hammer. That ain't little.
Well, it ain't nothing now, considering I crushed the son bitch with my wheels.
Let me make a call to the tow truck and get it out of here since I got to.
Can I ask something?
Already
Kamish?
called.
Can I ask
Already
something,
called
Kamish?
him. He's on the way.
Apparently the queen needs to ask you something.
Who's the? Oh, she is. What's your question?
Did you crush it like a can of soda pop?
Oh my god!
I crushed it like you crushed Pepsis.
So that being, I just like squash the middle of the can and then just plop it in my basket.
Something like that. All right, I'm being told I got to go, and y'all got to go to a break. And do me a favor and keep that sumbitch out of my parking spot.
That's my damn spot. Next time I'm parking my Escalade there.
You park your Escalade, I'll run over that sumbitch.
I don't know how you'd be able to unless you talk to Stone Cold about
Hey,
getting his
Don,
truck.
Don,
That's why I
relax,
got him.
relax. How about during the break, you take a couple of minutes on the couch.
Let me get on out of here. Apparently, I got to move my truck out of the way so the surveyor can survey the damage. I didn't crush the damn thing. It was in my way. Did you really have to back into that thing? It was either back in or back up. Anyway, you're going backwards. Did you talk about what you needed to talk about? When we got as far as the Patriots and the Jets and Caleb Williams. Well, what are your thoughts on Caleb Williams? He sucks. Besides that, he actually thinks he's going to throw for 4,000 yards and become the first Bear quarterback to do so. If he
Ladies and
throws for
gentlemen, I think I may have
400,
broken Don.
I think I broke him first after I broke his Mercedes. If Caleb Williams throws for 1,000 yards, I'll be surprised. On that note, let me get out of here.
I even had a roll cage in that thing and it's flattened. What the hell?
Don, like I said,
I saw what happened.
That's my parking spot. And you end up running over my gate.
Not anymore.
$300,000 Mercedes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Do you need Taika to cover the funds?
No, I got it. I'll just take it out. I'll just take it off the black card. I'll be fine.
Oh, I'm getting a message here.
What?
Message reads, oh Lord.
What?
Do not ever park that sumbitch in my spot again. Signed, Kamish.
Next time I'll park the Escalade there. Good luck running that over.
While Don gets his Escalade.
And also takes a minute on the couch.
And realizes he's not drunk enough for this yet.
Neither am I. As
We owe
evident by
you
the
a
drink
break.
here.
We owe you a break. Because all that was just a bunch of
Mid!
Like the Jets season is going to be.
like the Dolphin season is going to be.
Oh.
I would say the Chiefs, but I know better.
Oh, it's also going to be a whole lot like what the Bears season is going to be.
Yeah, a whole bunch of
Mid!
Hey, you know what else is mid?
What?
The Midtown map in Marvel Rivals literally has mid in the name.
You know what else is mid?
What?
I can't say that on the air.
You're going to anyway.
I probably am. You know what? You know who else's season is going to be mid?
Hmm.
The Cowboys. a whole 80,000 fans worth of
Mid.
and if you think they'll be better,
You fool!
Well, I've been called for an early tea, so I think now's a good time to take a break. And I will be back when I'm back. Hopefully before the outro.
And so will we. I have a few things to work on. Back in the deuce.
Had that.
Both
This
of
is the
you
daily-
just really keep arguing over who gets to push the button.
This is not an argument. We just have great minds and we push the button at the same time. 80% of the time we do that. Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
In times of economic uncertainty and chaos, your money means nothing. You may not even be able to get it from your bank or ATM. And the money you do have in the stock market will go down and down and down. It's happened during every economic cycle, and it will happen again. What you can bank on is gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a reliable and trusted form of currency for thousands of years. Gold and silver have never been worth zero, and typically gold holds its value and sometimes grows during economic turmoil. Call the Gold Hotline now and learn how to protect your money and your assets with gold and silver. And learn how to set up a new IRA or roll over your current one into a gold-backed IRA. Protect your money from the next market crash with gold and silver. Call now for your free gold guide.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
He backed so far up into the doggone car, he broke the motor mount.
Oh, ouch.
Dude, the whole motor's trashed, and I put $80,000 into the motor.
We now pause for a moment of silence for Dog's Mercedes that bit the dust by a dually.
Okay, enough of the Fruit Roast bull crap.
I gotta say, that's the most fun I've had with the commission since I debuted him.
And it came at my expense, no less.
Hey, listen, we all pay the same expense for laughter, okay?
Yeah.
Especially yours truly. And not only do I have y'all to thank for that, that pretty lady you saw walking into her office, I have her to thank because, you know, she spits out the most random things.
Yeah.
At key times.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, little Major League Baseball on the docket, and we'll look at the standings before we do our scoreboard update. And I'll have to handle that with Victor being on assignment this week. Let's peek at the standings. The Astros are only 2.5 ahead of Seattle, and Seattle's coming fast. Astros have lost 3 in a row, but they go to Miami with a chance to put some distance between them and the Mariners. Philadelphia only a half game up on the Mets. As we're looking in the let's start with the American League. Let me get organized here. Blue Jays 3 up on the Red Sox, who have won 5 in a row. Here come the Red Sox, 11 games above 500. Tigers running away with the Central. They're 8 games over Cleveland. Goodbye, Cleveland. We hardly knew you.
Didn't want to know you.
Seattle will tussle to the wire with Texas not far behind. In the National League, it's the Phillies over the Mets by a half a game. Brewers 2 ahead of the Cubs. And the Dodgers 3 ahead of the Padres. And those are your division standings. Let's start in the East. Is it now a 3-horse race for the East Division?
Yes, but it would still take Toronto collapsing to actually mean something right about now, because we know Toronto in August and September have been known to get streaky. So if Boston can keep pace, and if New York can actually figure out what they're doing, yeah, it's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, I think it's going to go down to the wire also, and it may take the final series in Toronto to decide it.
And I mean, the fact is, Boston and New York are 1-2 in the wild card with Seattle 3rd.
Go figure, right? Go figure. And let's take a look at the West. For the Astros, they got 3 in Miami, and then they get 4 in New York.
I think those 4 in New York are going to be critical.
Actually, I take that back. 3 in Miami and 3 in New York.
Okay, well, still, the series in New York is going to be critical.
They get the day off, and then they go 7:05 on Friday, 2:05 Saturday, and 11:35 on Sunday. And we're going to do all 3 of those.
Oh, Houston's got the Sunday leadoff game. Okay.
Yeah, we got the Sunday leadoff game, and I will be in this seat to do it because I believe that's a doubleheader for me. Now, Houston has fallen, but the strange thing is they're still up 2.5 on Seattle.
Well, that's because they garnered up a 7-game lead at one point, and they had a cushion. So they could afford to currently go 2-8 in their last 10, while Seattle's gone 5-5.
And the thing is with Seattle, they always make a charge like this, but then come like the last couple weeks of the year, they fall off. So 3 in Miami, 3 in New York, and then beginning Monday, the 11th, we get you guys.
Yeah.
8-10, 8-10, and 7-10. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then a day off Thursday. 3 next homestand, 6-game homestand, 3 with Boston, 3 with Baltimore. Then we go on the road for Detroit for 3 and Baltimore for 4. And that's our schedule up until the 24th. Those are going to be huge. That's a huge stretch beginning tonight with Houston. If they come out 500 or better on this particular stretch between 6 on the road, 6 at home, and then 7 on the road, if they win 12 of these next 19 games, that should create a little distance.
It should.
That should create a little distance. And I think they're going to know. I think we're going to wind up doing you guys a favor.
Okay.
I think we're going to go to New York and whip your ass.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what has happened to the Yankees recently, but they've dropped off the cliff even more than usual.
No pitching.
No, true.
No pitching. No hitting either, especially with Judge on the injured list.
Yeah, that's been big.
So their biggest bat has been out of the lineup. What do?
There's nothing you can do. You can't replace that production.
You can't replace that production. Can't replace that bat. Meanwhile, in the National League, Philadelphia still continues to lead the Mets, but the Mets are coming.
Mm-hmm.
Do they overtake Philadelphia and win the division? Not if Philadelphia keeps playing like this.
No.
Not if Philadelphia keeps playing like this. But it's going to come down. Will it come down to the last series they play? Phillies and Mets.
I have a very interesting feeling it probably will.
Yes, yeah. Hey, babe.
Hi,
Gotta go.
sweetie.
Love you.
Going to work?
Yep.
All right.
See you later.
Love you, baby.
Love you too. Okay.
See? You got it. Okay, focus.
I was about to say I'm just gonna sit here for a minute.
Hey, look, my wife kissed me, okay?
I get it, Bubba. I get it. Trust me. Been there, done that, and lost train of thought for about 5 minutes afterwards.
She always does that to me, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, geez. 51 after the hour. We're coming up on hour 3, and my surprise is, if he checks in, and I think he will, Jay Spivey will join us.
Hey.
Damian Hernandez, the Cowboy season is going to be like every Fast and Furious movie. Oh, geez.
Hey, the first couple
couple
movies
I love. Okay.
Yeah, and now I'm glad they're bringing it back to their roots for the final.
Yeah, it's the last one.
Yep, last ride.
It's the last ride for Fast and Furious.
While we have the opportunity, and we do need to get the update in at some point.
All right. See, now you've made me do this. You just had to cue that up, didn't you? You just had to do that.
Well, we got to get it in now.
I know we got it. I know we got to get it in. We haven't done it all day, and we have to.
Yeah, I also got the
All
probables
right.
up for
You get the
today's thing.
probables up. I'll get everything queued up here.
Lock and load, man. I got you.
You let me know when you're ready, and we'll do this scoreboard update.
Might as well get it in now.
All right. This here is the Snowman SeatGeek scoreboard update. It's brought to you by SeatGeek, and I'll throw a little pressure luck on there as well. It's brought to you by SeatGeek. Use the code Snowman for $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. We start in Pittsburgh, where the Giants travel to meet the Pittsburgh Pirates at 6:40 Eastern Time.
It's going to be the 1-8 Justin Verlander versus the debuting Johan Ovidio.
We go to Detroit for the next one. 6:40 also first pitch. Minnesota and the Tigers.
Minnesota has yet to announce their starter. Detroit will be throwing the 9-4 Casey Mize.
To Miami we go in a game that'll be here on Snowman Multimedia and Snowman Sportsnet. Astros and Marlins from Lone Depot Park.
The 1-1 Jason Alexander versus the 6-9 Sandy Alcantara.
Alcantara may still be on the block to be moved to another team. We'll keep our eye on that. Philadelphia hosts Baltimore in the first of 3. 6:45 is your first pitch from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia.
The 2-5 Cade Povich versus the 9-5 Jesus Luzardo.
All right, we go to Boston, your neck of the woods. Royals and Red Sox at 7:10.
7-5 Bailey Falter, 7-5 Brian Bello.
To Flushing Meadows we go. It's the Indians and the Mets at 7:10. Pure Adrenaline Sports will have the alternative play-by-play call of that game. Just like play-by-play with JJ, we'll have the alternative call of Philadelphia, Baltimore. To the Mets we go.
5-4 Slade Cesani for Cleveland versus the 1-1 Sean Manea.
To Atlanta, Milwaukee and Atlanta at 7:15.
10-2. Wait, this guy's 10-2. Wow, Milwaukee's actually been playing ball recently. 10-2 Quinn Priester versus the 3-11 Eric Freddie.
To Chicago, Cincinnati and the Cubs at 8:05.
12-4 Max Fried for the Yankees, countered by the 6-7 Patrick Corbin for Texas.
Speaking of which, we go down. Wait a minute, you did the wrong one.
Which one were you looking at?
Cincinnati, Chicago, 8:05.
Cincinnati, Chicago. Okay. Cincinnati, Chicago, 8:05. It's the 8-6 Nick Lodolo, the 3-8 Michael Soraka.
All right.
No one cares about the Cubs anyway, so I mean.
Yeah.
That's what got me confused.
Good call.
That's what got
Good
me screwed
call.
up.
Yeah, got me screwed up too. 8:05 in Texas. Yankees and Rangers.
There's your Yankee Ranger matchup. It's a 12-4 Max Fried versus a 6-7 Patrick Corbin.
8:40 in Colorado. Blue Jays look to keep their winning ways against the Colorado Rockies.
Everyone's going to be winning against Colorado. What are we talking about? It's
true.
the 6-2 Eric Lauer versus the 2-3 Tanner Gordon.
All right, we go to Los Angeles. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the California Angels at 9:30.
6-2 Adrian Hauser versus the 4-7 Yusei Kikuchi.
To Arizona we go at 9:40. San Diego and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Making his San Diego debut, the 7-9 JP Sears versus the 10-7 Brandon Platt.
And our last game of the night occurs at Chavez Ravine in Los Angeles. The St. Louis Cardinals against the Los Angeles Dodgers, the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers. That's a 10-10 first pitch Eastern time.
The 10-5 Sonny Gray to be countered by the 1-1 Tyler Glasnow.
All right, that's our SeatGeek scoreboard up. You know what? There's something I did not do. There's a part of this that Victor always says to me, and I did not do it. And Victor, I did you wrong. I'm sorry. We will take care of that now. I didn't do the scores from yesterday. We got the pitching matchups in. See, this is why I love when Victor does this. It was the Red Sox over the Astros 6-1 in the leadoff game of the day. Dodgers shut out the Rays 3-0. Braves over the Reds 4-2 in Bristol. The Brewers beat the hell out of the Nationals 14-3 in the nation's capital. In 10, the Royals over the Blue Jays 7-4 at Skydome. It's the Giants over the Mets 12-4 in New York. Twins over the Indians 5-4. Yankees lose to the Marlins 7-3. Cubs beat the Orioles 5-3 in a walk-off. Pirates and Rockies. Pirates win 9-5. Battle of A's, the Diamondbacks over the Athletics 6-4. Angels beat the White Sox, scoring 8 unanswered runs and beating the White Sox 8-5. It was the Padres over the Cardinals 7-3. Mariners over the Rangers 5-4. Mariners climbed to within 2.5 games of the West leading Houston Astros. And it was the Phillies over the Tigers on Sunday Night Baseball. That final was 2-0. And I didn't get the chance to finish the the other commercial pack, so we're going to roll a regular commercial pack. I promise I'll have that one ready for tomorrow. And Playmaker, I'll have your commercials ready for tomorrow. Also, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, I promise we're going to talk more football. And should he come in, Jay Spivey will join us at the bottom of hour 3 to talk about the injustice for Caitlin Clark. Third hour after this.
I was waiting for you to hit the button that time.
I'm sitting back, man.
I got it. We're back after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
The thing is, until you can erase 3 Februaries, shut up. Bang! Quality over quantity. LeBron has beaten some of the best competition in NBA history. He's the GOAT emoji. I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I will not swear. I will not swear.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Your afternoons just got better with the Brian Snow Show. Weekdays, 4 p.m. Eastern. Come on aboard and enjoy the ride, folks.
were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time
Yeah, we
RVers.
were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business, also just make some awesome friends.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
If you're the kind of person that likes to drive a lot and your car is a little bit older and out of the normal warranty, keep listening. What's going on underneath the hood of your car? If your car is out of warranty, you're at risk of expensive repair bills. Now, for a couple of dollars a day, you can get an extended protection plan for your car. Hey, you love your car, so why not give it a little extra care? And make sure if something goes wrong, your bank account is safe. Literally, for a couple of dollars a day, you can give yourself peace of mind that you purchased a top-tier vehicle repair coverage plan. Call the Auto Protection Network right now and ask how you could save an additional $500 on your policy.
Call 877-845-0463. Call now.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Damian Hernandez during the break says, sorry, I don't see how Caitlin Clark is getting injustice when she's getting the LeBron and Tom Brady treatment. That's wrong. She is not getting the LeBron and Tom Brady treatment. And Sonia, I apologize for the noise.
Man, if she's getting the LeBron
I totally forgot. Let me make an apology here. I totally forgot my daughter was working from home and I didn't keep the volume down and some of her customers heard me. I truly apologize for that. I'm going to get better at that.
Now,
Look,
if
Caitlin Clark is getting injustice. I said it here, and I will continue to say it. She ain't getting. If she was getting the LeBron and Tom Brady treatment, one, she would be playing, and two, she would egregiously disrespect the game of basketball, which that ain't her.
Man, if she was getting the Caitlyn, if Caitlyn was getting LeBron treatment, it'd be a flagrant one for anyone who breathed on her.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a break.
While everyone else is working their butt off and being overlooked and pushed away. I'll give you that. So is Caitlyn. So is Caitlyn. And people, and I'm not including Damian in this next statement, people just don't want to adhere to the fact that she's the face of the league now. Period.
If she was the face of the league, she'd be on the cover of 2K26 and not Angel Reese.
Exactly. Because Angel Reese is not worth it. I'm sorry. I mean, there's many parts of Caitlin Clark's game that she needs to work on. Okay? Cutting down turnovers is one. Give you that. But she's a playmaker. She's a scorer. She's a friendly face. And she is the face of the WNBA. Problem is, the folks in the W don't want to promote it as such. Why do you think that is?
Kathy Engelbert doesn't know what the hell she's doing.
True. Very true. We're holding out for Jay Spivey, and I'm waiting on a response from him to see if he'll pop in. And I gave him a time that we'll be ready for him. If he doesn't pop in by then, then we're just going to go on and get the heck up out of here. But now I feel bad because my daughter said, Brian, you need to keep your volume down. People can hear you swearing. Oops.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk some football for hour 3. And this is probably the volume where you guys are going to hear me while I'm on the show. And that's in the utmost respect to my daughter. And it's her birthday today. Now, Now, I got a question. How bad will it get for let's go ahead and talk football for this final hour. How bad will it get for the Bears this year?
Well, they already screwed up twice, so you have that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them having a 500 record.
Me neither.
I mean, let's just be real about it.
I know we've done this before, but time has passed, and now we're into the preseason. So we can go ahead and look at their schedule, shall we? Now, their first preseason game is Sunday, and they play Tua and the Dolphins, in which Tua will not play. Then they host Buffalo, and then they go to Kansas City. So you're going to tell me they get to warm up by facing the Dolphins, the Bills, and the Chiefs. 3 AFC teams. Really? You calling that a warm up?
Come on here.
You call that a warm up? Really?
What type of BS?
Mm.
And then, of course, the regular season.
Mm.
They open it on Monday night against Minnesota. And then week 2, they go to Detroit to face the Lions.
There's 2 big losses.
Week 3 at home for Dallas. Week 4 on the road to the Death Star and the Raiders. Week 5 they lose because it's a bye week. Week 6, Monday night in DC against Washington. Yeah. Week 7 at home against the Saints. Week 8 on the road to Baltimore.
Derrick Henry gets 450.
I could see that.
Derrick Henry gets 450.
Only if Lamar hands him the ball 30 times.
True.
Week 9 on the road to Cincinnati.
Joe Burrow gets 6 bills. in the first half.
Week 10 at home for the Giants.
No, change that. And let me explain the sounds. If I think they'll win, you'll get this. If I think it's a tie or a toss up, you get this. And if they take an L, you get this.
All right. Week 11 on the road, Minnesota.
Hold on a minute. Better idea. At Minnesota?
At Minnesota.
Next.
Week 12 against the more than likely Tomlin-less, because he's probably going to be fired by week 8, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, give me that. That's a toss-up.
Week 13. Thank God this game is on Prime because no one's going to give a crap. In Philadelphia. Yeah, more than likely.
Mm-hmm.
Week 14.
They're going to get creamed in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get obliterated in Philadelphia.
Week 14 in Lambeau Field. Week 15 in Chicago against Cleveland. Who cares?
There.
You know, I was actually thinking more along the lines of
I agree.
Oh, that's Austin's music. Then they're still at home. One of their flex games, because they're really going to start doing that here, against Green Bay. Week 17, Sunday night game against the Niners.
You fool!
Week 18.
Damian Hernandez. The Bears ain't beating the Cowboys.
No.
So do me a favor.
Stop the cap.
Yeah. Week 18, their other flex game in Chicago against Detroit.
Booty! You fool!
Yeah.
That is our prediction for the Bears season.
If they're lucky, they win 4 of them.
They are not beating the Cowboys. They'll tie him, but they're not beating him.
That's pretty sad if it ends up being a tie.
I don't expect it to be.
No, neither
But
do
it
I.
would be funnier and all get out if they did.
Pretty much.
Okay. Pull up the Jets schedule. Let's really have some fun.
You really want McCarthy to break out his receipt book, don't you?
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Bring it on. I'll toss this between the yo. Anyway, let's take a look at this, shall we? Oh boy. So their preseason goes at Green Bay, at the Giants, and then at home for Philadelphia. Oh boy.
All right. September 7th. Let's go.
September 7th, they kick the party off at home against Pittsburgh.
The battle of the roller quarters.
Who's at a what? Yeah, you will go with that. Week 2 at home against Buffalo.
Bills score 50 in the first half.
Ouch. Week 3 on the road to Tampa.
Stop the cap.
Next one.
Week 4 Monday night game. Looks like they're going to have a layover because it's in Miami.
Next one.
Week 5 at home against Dallas.
They're going to beat the ever-loving out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys are going to beat the ever-loving out of the Jets.
Yeah, more than likely.
Next
one. Week 6, it's an early morning wake-up call because they're going to be across the pond taking on Denver.
Bo Nix gets 5 Bills.
Week 7, back on mainland taking on Carolina.
No. Just no. No. I won't even play a second for it. Just throw the game away. Throw the game away. And Damian, we're going to be better than everybody makes us out to be. In fact, I got the 49ers winning the division by a game over the Rams. Niners will get the division. Rams get the wild card. If it winds up in reverse, it winds up in reverse. But we'll get to the 49ers later. Go on.
Oh, there's a certain thing I was trying to find, but apparently it's no longer in the truck. But we'll work on that later.
What are you trying to find?
Ain't that a bitch?
Save that for the season. Trust me.
Week 8 on the road against Cincinnati. Yeah, I'll go with that. Week 9, they end up taking another L because it's a bye week. Week 10 at home against the dumpster fire that is Cleveland. That's Cleveland's entire season. What are we talking about?
I know, but still like to play it.
Week 11. Thank God this is a prime game because they're coming to Gillette.
Oh, hell no!
Week 12. And yeah, that's kind of the way I feel right about now. That's kind of the way I feel right about now. Week 12, they traveled to Baltimore.
Oh, hell no!
Next.
Week 13 at home against Atlanta.
Hell no! To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
I hadn't played that all day until now.
Yeah, that says something.
I haven't had a reason to play it until now.
You want a bigger reason to play it? How about week 14 when Miami comes to town?
Oh, jeez.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Week 15, the Jets are going to get BTE triggered because they go down to Jacksonville.
Oh.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Week 16, they travel out west, but not too far because they got to go to New Orleans.
Be one of New Orleans' wins. Look, Cowboys are screwed. Let me answer Damian Hernandez. And Damian, thanks for being a part of the crew. We appreciate it. Cowboys are screwed if they don't sign Micah. Cowboys are screwed if they do sign Micah. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Next one.
Week 17. Well, it's a short jaunt because New England comes to the Meadowlands.
Euphoria.
Sad. And then week 18, their flex game is in Buffalo.
Bitch, please.
Bitch, are you for real?
That's kind of what I'm saying right about now.
Pull up the 49ers schedule. I'm going to have some fun with Damian. I wish I had the soundbite when Brock came back to WWE last night. I'm going to find it.
What the soundbite for Brock returning?
Yep.
I'll do some digging and see what I can come up with.
Okay.
All right, the Niners schedule, it goes as such. The preseason is at home versus Denver, on the road for Los Angeles, on the road for Vegas, and then at home for Los Angeles. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Week 1, on the road, Seattle.
Hey, Seattle.
You're screwed. Yeah, you're totally screwed.
Week 2, on the road to New Orleans.
New Orleans. Home to the Superdome. I'll just do this. So we'll start off 2-0.
I was about to say, what are you going to do? Call it the Silver Dome, brother?
Don't tempt me.
Week 3, at home. Your home opener is against Call of Duty. Yeah. Arizona. Week 4, you get visited by Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, Jacksonville.
Next.
Week 5, on the road to the Rams.
That's a short one. It's going to be a hell of a fight, and it's a short week. But do not be surprised. This is how much respect I have for the Rams. Do not be surprised if that game plays extra time.
Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. All right.
Do not be surprised if both games between the Niners and the Rams go extra time.
Week 6, on the road to Tampa.
Oh, and dear Faker Mayfield.
You're fired.
Week 7, you're back home to face Atlanta on the Sunday night game of the week.
You mean we get to fry up 2 Chainz cousins?
On primetime coverage.
I love it. And that's a Sunday night game? Oh, yeah. I'm going to be screaming my head off in this house.
Week 8.
I keep my voice here for when my beauty is on the phones at work.
Yeah.
Again, Sonia, I totally apologize for that. As it slipped my mind. I totally forgot she said she works from like 9 to 8. Go on.
Week 8, you travel to the House of Stroud in Houston.
Oh, crap. That's a toss-up. Let's see. Purdy gets 400. I hate doing this, but
I was going to say it's going to come down to last possession in that game.
It'll come down to a walk-off.
It'll be a last possession game.
Yeah, that'll be where we take our first L. I hope to be wrong, but that's where we take our first L in Texas, in Houston.
Week 9, you travel to the Meadowlands to face the Giants. We'll get through this, and then
What did I come back to?
Us roasting the schedule, but we got Jay Spivey sitting in the background.
Oh, we'll go through. We'll do our schedule with Jay Spivey when he comes in. Next one.
He's already here.
Oh, cool. So we get to close out our Monday show the right way. Go on.
We'll make this quick. You got Los Angeles week 10,
in Los Angeles?
No.
Oh, that's us.
That's at home.
That's at Levi's.
You
Overtime.
travel to them week 5.
We beat them in overtime. Both
Week
games.
week 11 on the road to call it Booty Murray. Week 12, you go to Spivey country and see the Panthers.
Give me this button.
Week 13, Cleveland.
Go on.
Week 14, bye week.
We are going to go to Cleveland and stomp a mud hole in it and walk it dry.
Week 14 is a bye week. Week 15,
So we win the bye week.
Yep. Week 14, Tennessee. Week 15 on the road to Indy.
Oh, I'll leave that alone for now. Because my wife's gonna be with me on the call, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same result as 21, where they walk off on us. Go.
17, they come to see you. It's Chicago for the Sunday night game of the week. And your flex game to wrap up the season is at home against Seattle.
I think we'll clinch the division. The last 2 times we've clinched the division, we've done it by week 15. But the 2 toughest games for us this year will be against the Rams. I'm selling Arizona short. I'm selling Seattle short because neither of those teams have anything to offer. By the way, we got someone back in the.
I was about to say, someone I'm not selling short? This guy.
The notes are back, and there's lots of them. Here's Jay Spivey. Jay, how are you, partner?
Guys, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Whatever you say, Jay-Z.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Jay and I have been talking off the air, and I'll ask the question that Jay has been dying to answer on the air. I'll give him the chance to do it now. Why does the WNBA hate Caitlin Clark?
It beats the heck out of everything I've ever seen before. Your biggest star, you're treating her like the worst player in the league. I really don't understand. It goes all the way from the commissioner all the way down to the last player on the bench. I don't get it. I don't know. If I had an answer for you, I'd give it to you.
I certainly don't have an answer. And here's the backup. Here's the back end of that. The back end of that is, and Chris Dietz said it very, very eloquently earlier, they're promoting the wrong players.
Absolutely. If you look, I hate the fact she's been hurt so much this season. She's got to get healthy. That's for one. Yep. But to do that, partly I had to get protected by the league because she's been abused all year.
She's been abused the last 2 years.
And I'm not saying that's the whole reason she's hurt because that's not, but still, that's a byproduct of it.
It is.
But if you look, the ratings have been way down this year in the games she's not played.
Mm-hmm. Down by at least 50%.
Didn't play in the All-Star game, and the ratings were destroyed.
Man, the All-Star game sucked.
Well, duh.
Because Caitlin wasn't in it. And it was in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
And it was in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And people sold all tickets galore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As soon as people found out that Caitlin was not playing in the All-Star game, the tickets on the black market were crazy.
And they've not said any word about the prospect of her coming back anytime soon.
Mm-mm. The earliest target date was August the 12th, but I don't think she'll make it back then.
That type of an injury is even if you come back, a lot of times you'll re-injure yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You almost need a whole season off just to get over it and prepare. But I think she'll be back here in the next couple of weeks, but who knows?
Could they keep her out until playoff time?
Yes.
It's quite possible.
Yes.
I do think she needs probably to get some games in before that, but just to get her. If you notice, when she got hurt the first time, she was really winded.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's why Coach White was pulling around halfway through the first quarter.
She probably needs 4 or 5 games before the playoff starts if she's healthy.
And that's a big if. That is a big if.
It's bad enough for the players to just treat her like this. The referees just seem to ignore anything they do to her. But for the commissioner, I don't get it at all because your product is not nearly as good without her.
Kathy Engelbert is one of the biggest people at fault for this.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I've said this numerous times. Every time something bad has happened to Caitlin, Kathy Engelbert has been silent. You don't need to be silent right now when your golden goose is getting brutalized. Let's just call it the way we see it. She's getting brutalized, and the commissioner nor her staff is doing anything about it.
I told a friend of mine this a week or two ago, but he's big into women's basketball. He's a girls basketball coach here, and he agrees with me. They're not ready for all this expansion yet. They're not.
They shouldn't even talk about this.
I don't know why they're expanding all these teams. So they need to just lay low for a little while. But they see the greed of dollar signs
and build up their audience. I want you to answer this comment here. Damian Hernandez says, funny how people complain when somebody gets physical with Caitlin on a game. Everybody has a problem with it, but when she does it to someone, it's okay. I think a lot of that is retaliation. What say you, Jay?
I'm not saying some of the stuff she does bothers me. I'm not saying that because I want to be equal. But most of the stuff she does is done to her. I mean, that what's the woman's name that knocked her down about a month ago or whenever it was? I mean, she just bulldozed her, and nothing was done.
Marina Mabry.
Right, that's right. That's exactly right.
Marina Mabry. After J.C. Sheldon scratched her in the eye.
The referee sat there, looked at it, but nothing, and then the league turned around and did nothing to suspend her.
They didn't suspend her, and yet
not even a fine.
Not even a fine. And yet all eyes were on Sophie Cunningham when she finally said enough is enough and defended her teammate.
I don't blame Sophie for what she did.
Nor do I. And she continues to defend her teammate and defend her team.
Absolutely, she does.
And the scariest thing, I said this earlier in the program, the scariest thing for the WNBA is happening right now. And that's the Indiana Fever figuring it out and getting it right. They're on a 5-game roll right now.
But I heard about a month ago, I heard Carolyn Peck saying the Fever are better without Caitlin Clark. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
That's another example of the announcers have yet another bias against her, and I don't get that either.
And that 4-letter network is planting all the biases also. Well, not all of them.
How can any announcer say they're better without her?
You know, here's another thing, and Chris Dietz pointed this out to me. It's not only the mainstream announcers that are saying it. It's these YouTubers that think, capitalized word right there, folks, think they know WNBA basketball.
Well, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate the world we live in now where everybody has a pulpit and thinks they know everything. And that's just not true.
And here Jay and I get yelled at because we actually know the sport and know the game.
Oh, I don't care what the sport is. I get yelled at all the time. People think I don't know what I'm talking about. People tell me I need to stay in my lane and this and that. I know it.
Stay in your lane.
I hear that all the time.
Kid.
Man, you got the whole 8-lane highway to yourself. The hell are they talking about?
Listen, I'm told this. I'm told the same thing. I'm told learn my place, learn my craft. I've been kind of doing this for 30 years. I've been kind of watching women's basketball for 40 plus, and I don't know my lane. I've been told not to criticize the referees on my broadcasts.
You have every right to do that.
I do it because I see the injustice going on.
Bigger thing is we're all fans at the end of the day. We got a right to criticize. So we're going to.
I mean, this is nothing founded yet. Nothing set in stone. But I read this morning there's a rumor out there that she might just fully go to Europe because of all this treatment she gets. If that happens,
They're
their
dead.
golden goose is cooked.
They're dead
Yeah.
because she's not coming back. And I can't say I blame her.
And she doesn't need it. I mean, the tiny little money she makes, she doesn't need it.
No, she doesn't.
She makes pennies compared to what she should be making.
It's a good thing she signed all those.
What is it? 75, 85,000 she's making salary.
$85,000.
That's ridiculous. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, I'm sitting here right now. The TV's on. There she is on a Gatorade commercial. It's funny. You just missed that. She's in a Gatorade commercial.
Gatorade, State Farm. There's a couple of other brands. She signed those deals at Iowa.
Yeah.
She signed those deals before she walked across the stage.
Yep.
All right. And if she does go to Europe, I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either.
I don't blame her. I kind of wish she followed.
And do you think anybody in the WNBA would have had chartered jets and better hotel stays and everything without her? No.
Nope. Not a chance.
And I am not at all saying she's the best player in the league. She's not. But she's the most important player in the league.
There's your difference. She is the most important player in the league, and the team that everybody should be afraid of right now is the Indiana Fever. A, because she's there, and B, they're figuring it out.
And unfortunately, because when they were drafted and when they played each other in the NCAA tournament, she and Angel Reese are always going to be paired with each other.
They're always.
And every single time a reporter asks Angel Reese about Caitlin, she always deflects it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're going to sit out there and abuse her all the time, which she normally does, you need to answer questions.
Mm-hmm.
And don't say, I'm not answering that. That's not the right kind of question to ask or whatever she is. You can't do that.
Mm-mm.
You can't have it both ways.
You're not a professional if you don't answer questions.
No, absolutely not.
You're not a professional if you don't answer questions. Just ask Kennedy Carter.
Or to go to another sport, and you and I have said this many times, to go to my favorite player, Mr. Scam Newton.
Scam Newton. Yes. Who cried like a baby after
Acted
Super
like
Bowl
a petulant little child after the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. When he wouldn't die for a loose ball to keep his team in the game. He couldn't throw a ball past 10 yards.
Dude, you're in one of the biggest sporting events in the world, and you're going to sit there and whine about what a reporter's asking you.
Mm-hmm. WNBA has been getting viewership and ratings way before Caitlin got there. We'll be fine without her. No, it won't.
Far off, Bubba.
No, it won't.
What land is that reader living in?
I wouldn't like to know that. I changed my mind. I don't want to know because the WNBA was not getting viewership after the first 4 years when the Houston Comets were dismantled and folded. The ratings were in the tank.
Look how many original WNBA teams are no longer.
Yep.
They're gone.
The only two originals that are left are New York and Los Angeles.
Right.
And that's it. Because of the market.
Right.
That's exactly because of the market. There was a team called the Detroit Shock
gone,
who moved to Tulsa, and they're now gone. Oh, and by the way, the Shock won a couple of championships in the process.
And look at all the ones Houston won.
They won the first 4 titles, and they folded. They were not getting viewership. They got viewership and ratings the first year because it was a novelty at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the point where Damian and a few others miss. This league is yet to turn a profit. And Connecticut was the only team to turn a profit. Connecticut was the first and only team to date to turn a profit. Is Caitlin the best player in the WNBA? No.
No.
Is she the most important player in the NBA? You better doggone believe she is.
100%.
Most important and most marketable.
Oh,
and they won't do it. They will not. The only marketing that I've seen the WNBA do for Caitlin Clark is on these commercials I see on League Pass, where they have this little 1-minute vignette about Caitlin Clark, and they only run it like twice in a blue moon. They keep running ones for Nafisa Collier. They keep running ones for, dear God in heaven, help me, Angel Reese.
Oh, God.
They keep running ones for Sabrina Ionescu. Ionescu is well warranted.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, explain to me how the heck Caitlin's picture's not on the cover of the new, was it the NBA
2K26?
How's that? When you put another WNBA, how does that happen?
I have yet to figure that out.
How does the WNBA not have anything in any press release of her, a picture of her when they send it out? Nothing.
Nothing. And all of a sudden it just drops and Angel Reese's picture is on it.
She has no business on there.
No, but for some reason she's there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she has absolutely no business on there. I'm going to be interesting to. It's not really apples to oranges, but I'm going to be interested to see how the NBA treats Cooper Flag because it's kind of the same issue here.
Yeah, it is.
If Cooper Flag plays as well as Caitlin did at least her first year, then we're going to have this same issue come up. And it already is because of how much money he's made in endorsements, even when he was at Duke.
Even when he was at Duke. Damian, again, everyone knows who Lisa Leslie and Candace Parker are, so how weren't they getting viewership and ratings? I'll tell you how they weren't getting viewership and ratings. They switched to the 4-letter network to begin with.
Well, I mean, I like Candace. Candace Parker is an excellent announcer, but that doesn't mean people are going to watch her play basketball. And she was a phenomenal player, and don't get me wrong. And I think she's probably one of the best young voices in basketball right now.
She is.
She's really good on TV. She really is. But that doesn't mean people are going to watch her play basketball.
Again,
and I had a front row seat to watch Candace Parker's career at Naperville Central.
Yeah,
and I've had a front row seat to see Candace Parker.
The biggest thing, again, those two names. Look at the markets where they played. That's it. Outside of those markets, who really knew about them?
And those two shared a market, Los Angeles.
Yeah,
they shared a market. And then Candace played, I think, in Phoenix and then in Chicago.
It's just, I don't get it. I mean, the jealousy to me, and I know we said this before, a lot of it is race. It just is.
And that's the biggest
thing. That I'll go ahead and say it out loud. The players are jealous of Caitlin Clark for 2 reasons. 3. 1, she's a hell of a player. 2, race. And 3, her orientation. And y'all know what that means.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
What is it? 72% black is the WNBA?
Yes.
I thought I heard that was a number.
That's the biggest reason. They hate this player who has come into the WNBA, set it on fire. Not saying that Candace Parker and Lisa Leslie and Cynthia Cooper, Tina Thompson, who else? Cheryl Swoops did not. But not to this level. That's the thing. Not to this level.
For whatever reason, she's just tapped into a market and a passion that other players can't. And that's not her fault.
It's not.
That's not her fault.
And that's what people need to understand. It's not her fault.
And
all she's doing is
all
playing
over
basketball.
She honestly, and all the stuff that is poorly she's been treated over the last year and a half, she could have easily come out and just been so negative all the time. But she's not really like that.
No, that's not her nature. And
she's not on social media complaining.
No, she's just playing basketball. All she wants to do is play basketball. That's
you know it's killing her not to be able to play right now. You know it is.
It is. It is. Okay, Damian, I challenge you to tell me right now, how is Angel Reese getting the most injustice?
That's what I want to know. That's a good question.
Here's the comment. Here's the comment right here, folks. I'll put it up on the screen for you for those of you that are watching. Tell me how Angel Reese is getting the most injustice. That's a lie. That's a straight out lie. If you really want to,
that's just having blinders on.
It is.
It is. It just is.
If you really want to think about who's getting the most injustice, if you really want to put it in the correct context, how about Nafisa Collier?
Yes. Yes.
How about Nafisa Collier? How about Sabrina Ionescu? You want to talk about the most injustice, Damian Hernandez? It ain't Angel Reese.
No,
because Angel Reese can't play worth a damn.
And I hate to say this, because it goes back to what you just said a minute ago. Paige Beckers is not getting the same exposure because of her sexual orientation. It just is. And I don't care whether she's gay or not. I could not care less. But that's the reason she's not getting the exposure that Caitlin is.
Because she feeds into the current culture.
I don't care. I mean,
I don't care. Paige
I don't know
Beckers,
what sexual orientation plays into my private life. It has no bearing on my private life. So I couldn't care less who you're with.
me neither.
But it does tap into a large part of this country for some stupid reason.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee people aren't watching her plays nearly as much as Caitlin. And Becker's having a really good season.
She's gotten better over the course of the season. Her sharpshooting has gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all the drama off the court that's unfortunately driving the W right now. Come on, Damien. I'm waiting for an answer. How is
we're going
Reese?
to all this expansion in the next couple of years.
Oh, this expansion is going to be awful.
They
should not expand right now. They got to wait at least 5 years to expand.
Where's the depth in women's college basketball for this?
There isn't any.
It's still the same 5 or 6 teams that are good every year.
Yep. With New York and Minnesota being 2 of them.
I mean, don't get me. The play is much better now. And there is more depth. But that doesn't translate to you're better professionally.
No.
She has been working her butt off every game, even in college, and she never gets the same respect and love that Caitlin is getting.
Please.
She's been getting them more criticism than Caitlin. Okay, I'll answer this myself. Angel Reese worked up until the day she left LSU. After she left LSU, she's done nothing. You know why she's never getting the same respect that Caitlin is getting? And I hate putting it this bluntly, but I'm here to tell the truth and shame the devil. Angel Reese has fallen off.
Well, if you look, it's so the triple-double thing she keeps doing. I mean, granted, I can't do that, what she's doing, but still, a lot of it is overblown because, she might have 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Well, that's not that great.
Mm-mm.
Or 10 blocks or whatever. Now, 10 blocks is probably better off than anything else.
Right.
But some of her triple-doubles are not that great. So we're going crazy over something that is really minor when you dive into it.
Yeah, she might have 10 or 12 rebounds, but how many of them are coming off of her own shot?
Or just
thank you. Thank you.
And I've seen a lot over the years, whether it be men's or women's basketball. Sometimes they'll intentionally miss shots to get a rebound, just to pad their stats.
Russell Westbrook, anybody?
Yes.
Russell Westbrook, anybody? And Damien, how is that BS? I'll say it again. Give me this camera.
I was about to say I could even blow that up because look what she did in the 3-on-3 league.
I'll say it again, Damien Hernandez. Angel Reese peaked the day she won the championship, and she's been falling ever since. The one best game that she's had since then was a 17-point, 21-rebound performance in the NCAA tournament the next year. Oh, by the way, they lost to Iowa.
And to add to your point, has she made the sky much better? That much better?
No, she hasn't.
As a matter of fact, the Sky actually will have won more games with her off the floor.
Right.
Come on here.
It's just so wild to me that people think that Angel Reese is getting injustice.
I don't know how.
Do you know what injustice?
How can you look at this? How can you look at this and say that is the case?
You can't.
Come on.
If you're a rational,
what injustice is she getting?
Okay, Damien, answer that question. What injustice is Angel Reese getting?
Because she's not been thrown around the court and pushed around and criticized in press conferences and for doing nothing. She's not.
She's the one usually wearing the black hat doing the throwing.
And Caitlin Clark has been. She stayed above it all. She answers questions when it's over with, and she kind of deflects. She always says that she's not being targeted when we all know she is.
Mm-hmm.
She's even been targeted by her own commissioner.
And continues to be targeted by her own commissioner when the commissioner says nothing about the abuse that's going on.
Nope.
I'll say it again. She's even more targeted by her commissioner when the commissioner says blank about the abuse that's being done to Caitlin. Now, do other players get beat up and abused? Absolutely. It's a physical sport. But come on, think about how much Caitlyn is getting abused.
I almost think it's because she wants to stay palsy-wowsy, so to speak, with the 72% who are not of Caitlyn's persuasion.
I mean, there's being aggressive in the game, and then there's going too far. And
Oh, I have no problem with being
way
aggressive.
too far.
I have no problem with all being aggressive.
There's too
But
many
some
people
of it
going
is
too
just
far.
outright abuse.
It is. It is. Angel Reese was close to getting Rookie of the Year. She would have gotten it if she didn't get injured. How is she falling off?
Please.
You
Come
got
here.
to be
Year.
joking me.
Hey, damn, give me this camera.
Take the
Producer,
damn thing.
Give me
That
this
was
camera.
that was a one-person vote last year for Rookie of the Year.
Listen, Damien. Angel Reese was not getting Rookie of the Year because of number 22. Period. Angel Reese is not a good basketball player at this time. Period. I'll say it again, and I don't care how mad you get at me. I don't care how mad you Reese sexuals or Reese revolutionaries. Thank you, Victor. Get at me for saying this, but I will say it loud and proud. Angel Reese's best game was a 102-84 win over Iowa for a national championship.
Yep.
She's only had one other good game since then, and that was the revenge game for Iowa when they beat LSU in the Elite Eight the following year.
And she drove Kim Mulkey nuts.
She drove Kim Mulkey insane for 2 straight years. She drove Kim Mulkey mad. And when I say mad, I mean mad. So tell me how Angel Reese was nowhere close to getting the Rookie of the Year.
Not
Stop
even
it.
remotely close.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been yet another Reese Revolutionary confession.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't know
That
this
would be a
guy.
thing.
I think you guys don't know this guy, but he really needs to take the blinders off.
I agree. You need quit wearing the blinders. Dog, cover me for a minute, please. I'll be right back.
Yeah, do what you gotta do, man. Seriously, though, all of that, there's no chance Angel would have had Rookie of the Year. There's no chance of her doing much of anything now. But yet again, why are people so fast to defend her?
Well, to get back to what you said, I remember last year, a lot of the people, even in the WNBA circles and out, who kind of sort of followed it last year because they were playing as rookies, they all kept saying, well, Angel Reese is really up there. Not only Rookie of the Year, she ought to be MVP status. Well, are you watching?
Damien, are you watching? There's no chance Chicago even goes to the finals right now the way they're playing.
No.
You are out of your damned mind if you think that the Sky are going to the finals the way they're playing right now. No. There's too many teams in front of them that's going to end up stomping on them. Like, seriously.
Whether it be him or somebody else, I mean, what games are they watching?
That's what I want to know. Like, how tinted are those rose-colored glasses right now?
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, let me drag up the standings again here. Chicago is 7-21 right now.
I mean, that's terrible.
They are outside of the playoffs. Okay, the only team worse than Chicago right now is Connecticut. And you really think that they've got a shot?
No.
Bubba, what in the all types of blue flipping hell are you smoking out there to think that Chicago's got a shot at the playoffs?
And Angels played most of the season.
Exactly.
So part of this is on her.
I mean, granted, the Sky is a mess anyway.
It is.
Their coach is too relaxed about things. There's no fight in that team. But for God's sake, Angel's a part of that, and her stats have been screwed. And you think they're going to talk about playoffs? Where's Jim Mora when we need him?
Playoffs?
Playoffs? Talk about playoffs? Playoffs? You're dreaming. Unreal.
When's the regular season end? Is it in August?
Early September.
Okay. Yeah.
Like September 9th.
Okay. So, that's right. They got 44 games. I was thinking they had 40. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
and you know what? I got their schedule. I got Chicago's schedules, pulled up clean in front of me here. They've got Washington.
You tell me they're going. I mean, they're 14 below 500. You tell me they're going to make up that many games?
No. And to think that they've got, as I'm looking over the schedule right now, they got the Mystics, Atlanta, Indiana in Indiana. They got Connecticut, Golden State, Seattle. One of, I think, 2 or 3 left that they have with the Liberty. They got
Hang
2
on.
left with the, yeah.
Sorry, I was just looking at Vic's comments. You said that they're 7-21, right?
Yes.
Then actually, it's more like they've only won a quarter of their games, Vic. Because 7-21 means that they've played 28 games and only won 7. That's a quarter.
That's correct.
Look, Damien, there's no chance that Chicago does anything right now, whether it's this season, next season, or 5 seasons down the road until they get their act together. And Chicago is not doing that anytime soon. There's absolutely zero chance.
No.
Zero.
No. Not at 7-21.
Okay, what I missed? What do you say now?
Damien's saying that Angel's going to bring them a championship at some point.
Now he's just being stupid. He's just being stupid now.
Like I said, this has been
Coming soon. Coming soon, inspired by Damian Hernandez.
The Revolution. Did I seriously spark something now?
Hang on. What color?
Coming
soon. Color is the team? What color is the team?
I'll get you the information. I'll get you the information off air, John.
Okay, then I can start putting graphics together.
Just a moment, Jen. I never said that the Sky was winning this season. All I said was wait till Angel Reese gets us. That answers my question. A championship. It doesn't have to be now. Well, it ain't going to be never as long as she's there.
Well, it's certainly not happening this season.
No. It ain't going to happen the next 2 or 3 either.
As long as Angel Reese is on the team in her current state, listen to my sentences, in her current state, they're not winning. She will not win one before Caitlin does. Caitlin will get a pair before Angel Reese gets one.
Well, they're going to have to do well in the draft and somehow do well in free agency then.
And right now, nobody wants to play in Chicago.
Their coach is criminally stupid.
I want to know. If other players, or whether it be draftees or possible free agents, really want to play with Angel Reese. If you dive right into it,
no.
Honestly, I don't think so.
I'll answer that.
So how are you going to get players, attract players there?
You don't. Not until you get a better organization. Now you take it. Not until you get better leadership. What did playmakers say? Call the commissioner and find out what's going on. Call the detective. I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Why has she not been fired?
Huh?
Who knows?
Why has Kathy Engelbert not been fired?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're not going to. I have my reasons. I'll keep them to myself. No, I won't. They're afraid. They're afraid to fire her, just like the Lakers are afraid to cut LeBron James and eat his salary. How about that?
Well, like I said, I have nothing to base this off other than just looking or reading, but it just seems like she wants to be tight with the veteran players, and you can't play both sides.
Mm-hmm. You can't.
And
believing the Sky will win a chip is like saying the Queen is not cute or that V Shoujo is a good company. We know it's an outright lie. Hey, one of those things is not a lie. And that's when I'm not cute.
Is anyone else's BS meter going off?
Mine. All right. We're out of time. Jay Spivey joining us. He is back. Make that official. I'm sorry it took so long to bring it back. I put that on me. But Jay, thanks for joining us. Great conversation as always, my friend.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jay.
coming this week. With different colors.
And Damien, do us a favor.
And
Take those glasses off, dude, before PD arrests you for public intoxication.
Never mind. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope you all are too. I'm sorry, Sonya, dear. Happy birthday. I hope it's a great one. See you tomorrow. If you actually think that the Chicago Sky have a chance to win a championship before Caitlin Clark does, not only are you A, blind, B, deaf, C, dumber than ever, but D, you're just not all there.
No. But I will say something that is all there. Make sure you follow the cutie on Twitch.
No!
We're out of here.
Oh, I'll add this. Follow the Cute Queen on Twitch
No!
and her streams also. See you later.
We out.